anybody could come on. I'm so bad at doing lives. You would have thought that I would have known better by now. I'm so terrible at doing lives. I apologize. Hopefully everybody comes back on. I'm not too hot at doing lives. I'm not too certain as to why my live always end up freezing up when I'm on it. It always freezes up, and the comments, I never get to see the comments every single time. Like, I don't know if it's the internet, I don't know if it's the app. Well, I'm not using the app, but I don't know. Yeah, well, I don't know if it's the YouTube app itself. I don't know what's going on around these parts, but I wish they would fix that. Let me see if anybody else will come back on again. But I do apologize for that. Maybe not. But anyway, let me carry on. So anyway, these are the hats. This is a more of a flare one, right? So I don't know if anybody is going to be feeling this more as a senior. So I do only plan on doing one of these, to be honest with you. I'm doing only one of these because if it doesn't work out, that's fine. I'll do more for the summer because I do like this style. And you guys know, like, I'm absolutely obsessed with this yarn pattern. And the thing I love about it the most is the fact that no matter what it is that you create, like, I feel it gives it its own uniqueness. Like, it could be the same, like, how do I put it? The same concept, but the design is always going to be a slightly different every time. That's what I've noticed so far. Because when I did the bag, y'all see how the bag looked. Let me guys give you another look at the bag. So this is what the bag looks like, and this is like the puff design for the bag, right? But y'all see how the pattern is for this? And I also noticed too that if, like, with the bag, it looks a little bit more faded. With the hat, it's a little bit more dark. But look at the pattern on the hat. Do you see how it goes? And I love this pattern, right? But it's so hard to recreate because it's just different, like, patches of colors when it comes to this particular design, right? And then if you notice, this one again has a different type of pattern. And again, it's the same exact yarn, right? And then for this one, it's a different pattern. So I love that for it because, I always say, if it ain't novelty, it ain't say nothing. Ooh, and you guys like my look at, I got new bling from a brand and from myself. I don't know if I should put these up. Let me go here. If I should put these, I didn't put this on right properly. Hold on. It's bending in ways it shouldn't be bending. Let me just adjust it a bit. 2 seconds, 2 seconds. This just came not too long ago and I absolutely love it. So this is what it looks like. It says novelty. My quality is a little bit bad, but so it go. But anyway, this here is what it looks like. I'm pretty certain by the time I finish the third one, which is this, and I probably end up doing a little bit of it while I'm on here, but even this one is starting to look even, it's looking different, right? So I love that about it because, as I was saying, like, it still gives off novelty. So everybody is going to be able to purchase the same type of, you know what I mean, hat, but they still have their own little uniqueness to it. And I love that for y'all. You know what I mean? So even though everybody's going to wear the same hat, it's still slightly different. Still slightly different. And I haven't changed anything for that. So there's that. I also have the other pattern that I have. It's giving more of a fall vibes. I don't have the bag in here for that, but I'm going to be making some hats like this with that. And I'm still going to make some of the bags that I've already started creating, but I'm not going to be making as much. I'm going to stick to just the two. I also think, though, I want to make some more because, as I said, I want to give options. I want to make some more of these bags right here. I want to make some more of these bags for it because it's seniors, and seniors are always going to want the look of, they're always going to want the look of bag. So I'm just thinking though, because it's for more seniors, I'm thinking, because I'm trying my best to look at it from a business perspective, and it's like advertising, right? On YouTube or any other platform, you're targeting your niche, your target audience, right? Within your niche. So I want to apply the same thing to market. So even though this is my first market, I still want to apply the same scenario. So I still want to adjust my branding to the market that I'm going to be attending. So because they're seniors, obviously I'm still going to be giving, like, putting out my products. However, I also feel like within that I want to adjust it, you know what I mean, to suit them. So for seniors, I feel like for this, because even for me, I feel like sometimes this bag right here is a little bit too small. Like this bag is for when you're going out with your girlies to have like a dinner or a lunch or something like that. You know what I mean? It's not so much every day, because us girlies, we like to put a whole bunch of stuff like our perfume, our lotion, little something something, a whole bunch of little things in here, our keys, our wallets, purses, whatever. We like to put it all in here, right? If you have children, you also have to be putting some stuff in your bag. As a senior, I feel like for them, they, from what I've been seeing in my little research, I realized that they want like they've, most of them, like they have like little small bags. Some of them have bigger bags. So I'm still doing a little bit more research for that, so I know like how, with the sizing that I want to do it, but I'm trying to adjust the sizing to that to fit their needs. You know what I mean? So that, there's that. There's that, and then also again, I did mention on my last live that I kind of forfeit Vlogmas. I'm still putting up my regular posts, but I did say that I realized that Vlogmas is doing a little bit more damage than normal. So I'm not doing that, but I will be coming on lives and showing you guys like my progress and stuff, and I still be doing my long form videos. I want to be updating you guys on my progress in terms of my new journey for this event, upcoming event that I'm so excited for. It's my very first event. My very first event. So I'm making sure I'm putting my 10 toes down and all up in it, because I need it to come out. I know nothing's ever going to come out perfect, but I'm doing the best I can because it has to be darn near well perfect. You know what I'm trying to say? It needs to be near perfect. So I'm making sure that I do just that. I'm putting it in the preparation, I'm putting in the work and stuff like that. Crocheting. So I do apologize for everybody that I've been supporting in my community. Let me just start there. I apologize because honestly, I miss y'all. I miss supporting your contents and stuff like that. But right now, I'm trying my very best to focus on my content because it's plummeting like really badly, like it's going down. So I've been focusing on my content, and especially this event coming up, because there's so much work to do. Like I'm crocheting hats, I'm crocheting bags. I'm trying to get through all the hats. Once I get through all the hats, and I decided to stop doing the bags and do the hats, because the bags don't take long, but the hats, I did 3 hats in a day. So I started doing the hats yesterday, and I've completed 3 and started the 4th, which is really good. So I figured in the space of a few days, I could complete the inventory for the hats that I'm planning on carrying. Plus, I also have hats from before. I have some toques. I'm carrying those as well. But I want to have a good amount of hats because it is a Christmas event. And Christmas around these parts gets very cold. So I know like these are going to be good sellers. Hey, Gina. I was just on live just a few minutes ago and I accidentally cut off. Thank you. So I'm just talking about it. So I have an event coming up in November, and well, sorry, more like December, end of November to going into December. So I've been making new products for that event. So these are not going to be sold yet to everybody, but these are making specifically for the event. So I made this bag before. This I have on my my business storefront. So I was like, you know what? You know the girlies. We love to match, right? So let me show you, let me step back a bit and show you. So this is the vibe. This is the vibe I'm going for, right? So I'm like, I wanted when Mr. You know, the people them up there decide to take off all the additional fees that they're charging us here in Toronto in Canada. Definitely be because my best customers are in America, which upsets me, but now I can't ship up there for now till they sort all that stuff out. But various shades of I want it in various shade of purple. I'm gonna be doing some purple as well because actually my daughter suggests that as well because purple is her favorite color. Purple and blue are her two favorite colors. And my best friend Nessa, she loves her some purple. That's her favorite color. But yeah, see. So what I do plan, so the colors I have planned because I still have to put in my brand colors as well. So I do plan on doing some in some greens, black, some pink, but I don't know if I want to do a hot pink or a soft pink in this, right? So if I whatever pink it is, I'd probably do like two shades of pink, you know. Um, I wanted, yeah, I'll try the different shades of purple with this. Like that sounds very fire. That sounds fire. Yeah, I tried to ship something to Canada and the price was insane. See, that's what I've been telling everyone. Like, I feel bad because there's a lot of people in America that's been reaching out to me like requesting things and I keep telling them like I'm so sorry but I can't ship there right now because they for one, shipping was already dear. It was already dear to ship to America, but you know, since the people stepped into presidency, what's been happening is he added extra since the end of August 28th exact, he added extra fees to the shipping. So in retaliation, I would assume that Canada did the same thing, right? Because it's a war going on right now. I don't know if I'm allowed to say that, but they have the little back and forths going on right now. And I do know, like, from the 28th, they said, like, they're adding, I don't know if it's tariffs that it is or what they call it, but basically, like, they add extra shipping costs on top of it. And it doesn't matter how small the product, it could be a $10 product as long as it's from a small business. The fee is up there and you have to pay it before they could even take your product and register it or ship it off before it leaves the country, which is I'm just like, imagine paying $100 for a $10 product. Like, who wants that? Very ridiculous. Very ridiculous. That's why I tell people like every time like somebody that has a business they interact with my content, I always tell them to go ahead and check out the pricing. You know what I mean? Because even if they're not shipping to Canadians right now, go and check it out and get like a feel and an idea of what's that's like because I know the prices are insane. And the last thing you want to do is start taking orders from Canadians and then have to refund their money because anything but me more than refunding money. Like, that is like crazy to me. Hi, Barry. Blessings to you, Barry. I'm here. Thumbs up. Thank you very much. Thank you for the like. Yeah, anything but me more is having to like, you mean you get your orders and for things like this you have to refund. Like those stuff bun me. So I always tell people like go and check it out, check out the prices. But yeah, let me show you the other let me show you and then I'm doing this style, but I'm only gonna do so this is another style. This is my girl. I was trying to do that deep voice. You know that thing that goes about the these are my girls, Jill. Or this is Jill. So this is my girl. This is yeah, she could be a Jill. I don't know, but who cares? So this is another style that I was doing. A little flare, not too much. This is what the back looks like. I haven't shown the back. Right? I'm not going to do too much of these because the event is more for seniors. And I know seniors still want to look at things, but I'm not too certain. Plus, it's also a winter event. So I'm making sure that they have style and they have warmth and comfort. You know what I'm trying to say? Because me love style and comfort. And one thing about me is if it's not stylish in the winter, I ain't wearing it. I'd rather to freeze. You know how us girls do. So Prevention better than cure. So I'm trying to prevent all that. So I'm making sure I add look of style so nobody don't have no excuse when it comes to dressing warm this winter, no matter the age group. So there's this. And another thing that I was saying earlier that I love about it is, believe it or not, this is the exact same yarn that I'm using. But one thing I've noticed, if you notice with this hat, how the pattern is, with this hat, it's different. And then with this hat, again, the pattern turns out different. So I was saying, like, I love that so much. And even with the bags, the pattern looks different. And it's the same exact yarn, right? So I love that because I was saying, like, regardless, it still remains novelty. You know what I mean? It's so on brand because everybody's gonna have the same thing, but it's still gonna be different. You know what I mean? It's good. It's still gonna be very much more different, and they can still add the look of swag and the look of style and whatever the case is. So I love that. Cause one thing I don't like is going somewhere and everybody looks, well, I look the same as everybody. I don't like that for me. So yeah, so that's the plan for now. These are the plans for now. I'm so excited. I've been ordering so much things for this event. Like, it's so pricey, and I'm trying not to go overboard because I don't know the turnout of the event. Like, I am always hoping for positive things and great things, but at the end of the day, you can't be 100% certain. And the least you want to do is spend $1,000 in preparation only to get back less than that. I don't want to put anything out there in the universe, but you know what I'm trying to say? I absolutely love the hat. I am a hat girly. Me too. Me too. I love me some hats, especially like because like sometimes, I don't have time to always be like, as much as I love doing my hair and stuff, but I don't know why. From the other day, my scalp got extra tender, and then from I did this hairstyle, I got this major headache. I wasn't able to maintain it, so it fuzzed out so much more quicker. It fuzzed out very bad, like, you know what I mean? Because I had to, the couple of days I had the headache for, the migraine, whatever that was, I couldn't put anything on my head or nothing like that. So I couldn't wrap my head at night or nothing. So the hair looked bad. It looks like I've had it in for like 6 months now. So that's what I love because the hat's so stylish. I put it on and who's gonna know? Because the ends still look brand new. The ends still look brand new. Thank you so much. I can't wait to make the other colors. I'm gonna go and get some yarn. I was thinking about going to get some yarn today. I don't know. I might go get some yarn today. 'Cause I'm a little bit excited. I'm so excited. Or maybe tomorrow because I have to go grocery shopping tomorrow. So maybe tomorrow when I go, I get it. I'm gonna grab the purple. I also have to get some yarn because Reds wants a hat. Reds wants a hat, so I'm gonna do his. I'm here working. Okay, Gina. Yeah, Reds wants a hat. So I'm gonna do that up for him. Now, especially now that I'm doing the hats and stuff like that. He told me the colors and stuff that he wanted already. So tomorrow I'm gonna grab the yarns and grab his colors and do his hat and stuff like that. Um, yeah, cause I want to see, and I'm gonna do the purple. I'm gonna get some purple and do some purple. And see how it is. My goal for the hats, I was thinking maybe like 40 hats, 40 of these style hats. Um, I was thinking 4 different colors and like 10 of them each. So 10 of this, 10 of the green, 10 black. Maybe I have to do 50 because I want to do my brand color. So it's gonna be this color. This is not my brand color, but I love the style. I'm gonna do 10 blacks, 10 pinks, 10 whites, and I'll do the fifth one would be the purple. I'm gonna do the different shades of purple and stuff. So the next time I come on live, hopefully all that will be done. I can update you guys and show you guys how that is. But those are the colors I want to do. And I'm very excited. And then once I get the hats done, I have to do the bags. This is why I start early, because like I said, like I need time to do all this stuff. And when you're doing everything all by yourself, it's like such of a hackle. Like it's such of a hackle. Like so I'm preparing myself. I have so much stuff to do, and I also have to do some tags, some labels. I've ordered some name tags, guess that's what you call it, for my crochet items. I've had some before, but those are finished. I had those for my older hats, so I've ordered some more. These ones are gonna be gold. They're absolutely cute. So I'm waiting for those to come. I don't know why the vendor hasn't shipped it out yet. I guess he's still working on it or whatever the case is. But I ordered those for my hats. Honestly, I might have to order some more because I believe I only ordered 20, because that was how much I was planning on doing at first. But now that I'm thinking about it, I might have to order some more. 100% have to order some more because I plan on doing more of these hats, and I have to put some on my bags because I want the people then when they walking around, they see who made it, you know. I have to put my little timestamp on that, my little novelty queens, so they know what's up. So I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna put my yeah, I'm gonna put my get my tags and put those on. What else I have to do? Oh, and then later on, but I'm debating because I want to do a display. I want to do a display stand. So it'd be like a mock table. You know what I mean? Like mock preparation of what the table might look like. So I want to do that, but I don't know if I should. I don't know if I should do that on live. I'm thinking if I should go live with it because it'll be a little bit more interactive, or if I should just do it in my long form video. But nobody's not really watching my long form video, them. So maybe I should do live. Maybe I should do a live. I'm not too certain. I'm when that time come, when the bridge come, I'll cross it. When the bridge come, I'll cross it. But yeah, so far I'm getting everything together. I have to get some more stands, some hat stands, because my table have to be passionate. My table have to be well poshed. So I'm gonna set that up. I'm getting some hat stands so I could display the hats nice and proper. I do have a visual for how I'm gonna be displaying my hats. I also want to be doing some of my bracelets, my beaded bracelets. But that's another thing too. I decided to make brand new bracelets because the ones I make, I feel those are more for like a younger crowd. Like, you know what I mean? For the seniors, there's a different type of design, something a little bit more what's the word? A more boho type of look, you know? And I feel like for them, I want to use more like earthly tones and more naturals, you know, some more browns and stuff like that. Um, I have to go back to Michael's. I have to go back to Michael's and see if I could get those beads there. I don't recall seeing them the last time, but then I just kind of skimmed through the place when I went. I'm gonna go back and really take a look through there and get those to make the beads for them. I feel those would be really nice. And then I also have to create some labels for those. I want to make brand new labels for everything because this is a Christmas event. So I want to adjust it for that. I want to make some little Santa cardstocks for my earrings and for my bracelets and stuff like that, just so it flows more nicely. And what else do I want to do? Oh yes, I ordered a bar. I don't know what they're called for the bracelets. I've seen one at Michael's and I went and ordered one online because I seen the one at Michael's up close and I was just like, this is really nice. And I was also considering doing some t-shirts. But that's going to be like a whole new expense because to do my t-shirts, I have to order a new sublimation machine and I don't want to do that right at this moment. I don't want to order a new one right at this moment. So I'm thinking either doing that, getting the t-shirts and then just getting a few DTF transfers, or if I should leave that for another time and just stick to the hats, the bags, and the jewelry. I've been also been like searching up other like small businesses, trying to see how they do their market preps, see that set up their tables and stuff like that. And I've been looking at like crocheters, like people that do jewelry. I've been looking at different places and I've kind of been like grasping different concepts and ideas from them. So I'm kind of formulating an concept of how I want to set up my table. And then I also have to fix up myself and get a nice little outfit. I might wear something like this where it's just plain black. It's just straight black. Because I feel like this looks more very professional. Like, you know what I mean? Or get a t-shirt Yeah, I probably, yeah, wear something like this, but get a t-shirt that has like Novelty Queens or possibly my logo on it to go. Um, I'm wearing this hat for sure. So whatever I'm going with has to vibe with the hat because I want people to be able to see, you know what I mean? I want people to be able to see what the hat is looking like. And I also decided that I want to take some pictures of the bags, the different type of bags, and make a little stand and put it up so people can see what they look like when you put your clothes together, when you dress it up and stuff. Like, you know what I mean? Thank you. Thank you. I've been trying to get, oh my goodness, I've been trying to get into an event all summer, but as I said, here our events are very, very, very expensive because there's always something going on in the summertime. So one event would start from like a 5 bills for one day. And a lot of them is like 4 day events. So imagine, like, I was like, I don't even know if I'm gonna sell all that. It could be worth it if I know for sure, like, yes, I'm gonna sell out and stuff like, oh gosh, if I know I'm gonna sell out and stuff like that, but I'm not certain, right? So I don't want to pay that type of money for an event and then I don't get the outcome I'm looking for. Cause oh goodness gracious, they might have to haul me out of the place then. I'm just joking, but yeah, 500 for one. There was one I seen $800. Sometimes the Civic Center one, they had some events there as well. That was $800. There's three different floors, and that was the floor where it had traffic, but not as much. The floor that had traffic, you could only imagine how much that was for the one day. It's very expensive here, and it makes me so upset. Exactly, it makes me upset because I hear like, when I watch like Americans and they're doing their events, they're like, oh, I paid $50 for this event, or I paid 120 for this event, and it wasn't worth it. And I'm like, maybe I need to book a plane ticket and start doing events in America. Maybe I need to do that because it's like here it's. Sorry, 1 second. Let me grab some water. Oh man, my water's finished. Yeah, here the prices are so ridiculous. It's crazy here. Like, you know what I mean? It's so crazy here, and it's like it's the hardest thing to do. I feel wintertime the prices might be a little bit different, but again, you have to book from like April for winter because there's so many people, so much little vendors and stuff here. Um, I think the prices I've seen for the winter events, I can't remember, but I don't think they're that much. I work in Manhattan and people get a table and post up outside selling their crafts absolutely free. See, here in Toronto, we can't. I thought about doing that. I know, like back in the days, like I remember when I used to go downtown, I used to see people like we have like the little on the sidewalk. Sometimes they have the little bricking that is high and it like has the grass like the field or whatever, and then I don't know how to explain it, but that little bricking right there, like they'll just sit down and put out their products and people will pass by, and if they stop they stop, if they don't they don't. But nowadays, like certain things like they're cutting down on and stuff like that. But I've been saying like summertime I want to do some of that. I've heard of somebody that went to a park and did that and got in trouble, so I was like, I don't know. Life used to be so nice. Now everybody is so like, yeah, it's so cause I've seen there's a girl on here. Whenever I'm like, live surfing, I always end up like popping up on her channel. I think she does live every single day. She sells hats. She sells baseball caps, and I see her. I don't know if it's in Manhattan, but I see she just has a table, and all her hats are set up, and she just sits up there while people pass by and interact and purchase if they're purchasing or whatever the case is. And I'm like, I wish I could do that. I wish, because here is so expensive. It's so freaking expensive. I'm just like, how are people supposed to live? How are people supposed to live? Like they want you to work but not make enough to get rich. And it's like, what is that? Like, what is that? How did we get here? You know what I mean? Ah, like it just makes me so upset. But I want to see. I'm gonna do some thing. I did apply for a few for Christmas. I did apply for a few Christmas ones in the summertime, but nobody got back to me yet. So I'm guessing like the waiting list was just extremely long because they keep saying like if you don't get in, you could just go on the waiting list. So I could only imagine what that waiting list was looking like. Girl, imagine living in NYC. Oh man, I can't. You know, like I remember when I was younger, like before, certain people stepped in and whatever. When I the days when I actually did used to go to America and stuff like that. And I remember like, cause my auntie used to live in NYC, and we used to go visit her all the time. And there was like a little marketplace. I don't remember where it is. There was a marketplace. I remember going there, and it's like it reminded me of back home because it was spread out their little what is it, tapestry or whatever that is, and then they'll put all their products on it and just sell there. And I used to go there. I remember when I think my daughter was like a couple months, so that would have been like 22 years ago, and they were selling pants, and the pants were $10, and I bought like literally 100 of them, and those pants last me up until a couple years ago. The pants, then they started to started to tear out and all kind of things, and I had to get rid of them. But I love me some New York. One bedroom in Brooklyn is whoa, and that's here in Canada. That's here in Toronto. That is here in Toronto, and that's not even a condo. That is here in Toronto. When my kids, like, they always be talking about, oh, we want to move out. I can't wait to move out. It's with my daughter. My son, he don't want to go nowhere. Like, he whatever. He's just like, nah, I'm staying here because he don't want to do nothing, right? But my daughter, like, her chest high, and she's always like, oh, I'm gonna get my house and do this and do that and da da da. And I'm like, I'm not discouraging you, from fulfilling your dreams, but understand that people out there, there's grown folks that move out to move back in with their parents. There's people in relationships that don't want to be in relationships because price high. Price is high. Like, it's so expensive, and I'm just like, how did we get here? Because I remember back in the days, like, one bedrooms were like, what, you could get like a basement apartment for like $400. You could get an apartment for 600. My first apartment back then, my 2 bedroom, was $900, and it was huge and nice. That's why we moved upstate New York to purchase our home. Our home in Brooklyn starts at $1 million. Same here. Same here. Before, because I used to be so like into houses, right? When I was younger. And I remember when you could have bought a house for 50 grand. I remember when the down payment was 10. 10. Now, I don't know what that will get you. Because the same, when I look at the houses here, it's the same thing, like 1 point something mil and da da da. And I'm just like, the people that bought their house for like 50 and 100,000. I remember back then you could have got like a big house, what we would consider like a mansion. Back then, you could have got a house like that for like 300,000. 300,000 and 500,000. That was the max. Like, you know what I mean? Now, oh my gosh. And the houses, I don't know if it's the same up there, but down here, I realize they're more expensive and they're way smaller. They're like matches boxes. Like, where I go with that? Back then, when they used to build houses, it used to be so spacious, and the rooms are big, the living room was big, like everything was just big and nice. Now, it's like, if you're tall, you can barely fit in the house because the roof is like the same height as you. I've seen a guy I follow. He just went and well, I don't know if he purchased or he got and like rented a new place or whatever, and he was very tall, and he was showing us how he went in the room, he laid down, and there was this much space between him and the walls left, and I was like, that's so ridiculous. My mother brought her first home for 45. Yeah, see, 40 years ago. I sold it last month. See? I'm telling you, like people that back then that bought houses are probably like jumping for joy right now. And especially those like, if life had went the way I wanted to have went, because back then I wanted to have purchased like 3 houses, like, you know what I mean? Rent out the 2, live in one. Imagine, and now I would have been so rich. I'd have been so rich, because I could have just kept on buying and renting, and then whenever I don't want to rent no more, I could have just sold it. Because look how it is, like, it's crazy. It's so crazy. I always said, like, I think like for me, the older I get, I feel like I don't want to buy a house any longer. I feel like I would like to go back home or go somewhere else and purchase a house. Cause ain't no way. 50,000 today won't even buy a piece of land. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. I don't even think that's even good enough for a down payment. I don't even think it's good enough for a down payment. It's like life is getting so expensive, and I'm not too certain how they expect us to survive. Like, how do you expect us to survive in this economy? Upstate, the homes are way more affordable. Yeah. Is it because it's like underpopulated or something? Is that I like in Canada? I hear that in I think Alberta. I feel like in Alberta the houses are a bit cheaper, they say, and bigger, but I don't know how much more. I haven't done research for myself. That's just hearsay. I haven't looked in it, so I can't speak on that much. And there's certain places that it's not too populated. I remember like a few years back there was a place in Canada that they were actually willing to give you land. They're giving you land and I think a starter fund or something to move there because you're way underpopulated. I would have took the opportunity, but the thing is, being a black woman, certain things I don't play with. I can't play Russian roulette with my life. Because there's certain places I just don't want to go, like, you know what I mean? Especially when it's not, diverse, because you just don't know what life is like out there these days. So I was just like, it's okay. Like, sometimes those things could be a little bit too good to be true. Upstate, the homes are way. Oh, I read that my mortgage is less than what we would have paid in rent. That's really good. That's really really good. That's really really good. That's really really good. Like, where I am right now, like, it's pretty good and whatever the case is. And though my daughter, like, she always wants to move and stuff like that and whatever, I'm always telling her, like, be grateful with what you have, like, you know what I mean? Because you might leave this and move and go somewhere else, and then you end up out of home and everything because you gave up what you could affordability for luxury, like, you know what I mean? And you have to work towards luxury. I keep telling her that you can't just jump in. You can't just jump in like that. You have to build up. You have to build up, because I would love to move and I would love to be in a bigger place and stuff like that. But for now, like, this one is just fine for me. I do need more space because, like, my business, I've turned my personal room into like my business space. Like, you know what I mean? Um, and it's like, I was thinking of just turning my basement into my business space, but there's too much traffic with my children going down there and stuff like that, and I'm just like, I don't want interruptions and stuff. At least in my little room there, I have more, you know what I mean? I have a little bit more of privacy, and there's not traffic and stuff like that. But it would be nice to have like a bigger space, like, you know what I mean, where you could have a room, to sleep, have your business room, and then your kids have their room if they're still with you and stuff like that. Amen. I work in school service and I see people living beyond their means and losing their homes/apartments. Yes. Yes. I've known people that, like, they always want to be the it. Hey, Rez. Yeah, I don't know what happened. I was trying to refresh the live and I thought I do it. I know I don't know what happened. I just see it end and then thing pop up and I was like, darn it. Me and Gina here talking about I was talking about the hats and stuff like that. I was telling her too that I'm going to go and get not, I don't know if today I'm gonna go, but for sure tomorrow I'm going to the grocery store. So I'm gonna message you again later, Reds, because I'm going to double check what the colors you want. I'm gonna get the yarn for your hat because I'm doing hats now. I'm onto hats right now, so I'm trying to get these out the way. So I'm gonna do your hat as well. I'm gonna do your hat, Red. Today's the day. Big up. Today is the day. Yeah, today is the day. Yeah. Today's the day. I'm doing hats right now. I want to finish the hats because it takes less time for me to do hats than anything else. So I'm finishing the hats and then I'm gonna get back onto the bags and stuff. I'm trying to do as much as I can to get prepared for my event. Yeah, so I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna message you again to make sure I get the colors down pack and whatever. So when I go, I know what to purchase, whatever the case is. I'm excited. I'm so excited. I can't wait. But yeah, me and Gina, we were just talking about house prices and how the place there and mortgage and stuff and how it costs like a mil for where she says her house, not her house, you know, particular, but houses that she seen cost like a, was it a mil, and I'm like, it's kind of the same, it's the same down here, dark green, black and yellow. Just text that to me. Wait, is that the color? I swear you said something about red last time. The color change? Did the colors change? Because I swear you gave me different colors last time. But still, text that to me, please. Text it to me on the WhatsApp. Text it to me on the WhatsApp. Because the way how I am, like, when I come off this live, I'm going to continue crocheting. And then I know myself very well. I'm going to forget. And then I'm going to be asking myself, like, what color I'm saying again? Next thing you know, I make you like a purple and pink all kind of color arts, and you're gonna be like, what the heck? I know that, mister. Red too. I knew it because I remember the last time. I remember I was like, didn't he say something about red last time? Because I remember you saying those colors, and I was like, hey, those are like my favorite colors too. Gina says, hey, Red. I had a call back. I had a call. Oh, okay. I remember you said you're still at work. Yeah. So right, I was telling Gina, I was giving her update about my event and stuff like that, and then yeah, we were talking about the mortgage, and I don't know how we jumped from there, but yes, so nice. Yeah, so nice. I was telling her, well, we were brainstorming also like hat colors. So I was saying that for these hats, Gina is saying different shades of purple, so I'm gonna do some of that. I've also said I want to do some more like earthy tones and some neutral tones because it's older crowd. You know what I mean? I'm excited. I'm so excited. And I was saying too, like I want to do a table setup, but I'm not certain if I want to do it on a long stream video or if I should come here. It's not going to be anytime soon. It's going to be like maybe like later on, closer to the time. And once I complete everything and I know like inventory and how that's going to be, like, you know what I mean, how much I could have finished and stuff like that, so I know how to set up my table and stuff. And in the meantime too, I'm also still purchasing, you know, stuff for my table setup. So once I do that, then I would do like a mock table. I want to do a mock table because your girl don't know nothing. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know. This is my first event. So I'm a little bit nervous, but I want it to be like, you know, very demure, very posh, very cutesy, very novelty. Z suit Gina. That's what she was saying. She was saying, where it says driving, she was saying that she loved the hat because she was like, she's such a hat person. But you know, she just discovered the other day as well that because she was like, she tried to ship something down here and she realized that the shipping costs wasn't it. That's what I've been trying to say. But Gina, if you ever come down into Toronto where we don't have to deal with those shipping costs, link up and you can get a hat. Get a hat and a bag, whatever. Whatever. I would buy all of them. Yeah, I know. Like, you know what I realized too? Like, and I love this for me. Like, I feel like every time I create something, it gives me like a certain type of like high. Like, you know what I mean? Because it's like, I did that. It's like I did that, like, you know, and especially like when I go out on the road, because people are always complimenting my stuff. Like, you know what I mean? Like every time people see my bag, or like they haven't seen these hats yet, but when they see my bags, because that's what I normally be carrying out every day, and people are always like, "Oh my gosh, I like your bag. Where'd you get it?" And I'm like, "I made it." And they're like, "Shut up, no!" Like these type of reactions, like it got me like you know, I'll be out there acting a fool. Like I feel so good. I think I need a road trip. Yeah. Yes. But yeah, it makes me feel so good when people compliment my designs, knowing that I did that, because honestly, I feel like I could see so much growth. Like, you know what I mean? Because I remember when I first started out, I've always been creative and stuff like that. But when you're creating for yourself, it's one thing. But when you're creating for people, it's another thing. And I'm always in my head. I'm such an overthinker. I'm always in my head. And I remember when I first started creating stuff, like I always used to feel like it's not good enough, especially when I see other people creating. Like when I see other people creating their stuff, I'm always like an ooh and ah, because it's like, oh my gosh, it looks so good. Like it looks so professional. It looks so, you know, it's so nice. And then I create, and then it's like, oh man, does it look as professional as theirs? Does it look like something sellable? I always thought these things, right? But I'm not gonna hold you. Like over the years, I have also gotten so much more better in my creation and my crafts, and you know what I mean? My arts and stuff like that. So I did upgrade a lot, but I get so proud when I create my stuff. I'm just like, yeah, girl, you did that. You did that. And I'm so proud to wear my stuff outside. Like, you know what I mean? And it doesn't look like I built it in my basement. It don't look like I built it up in my basement. It looks like I went into the store and bought it. Like Gucci ain't got nothing on me, you know? I love that for me. I love that for me. Thank you. Nothing wrong with thank you. Thank you, Gina. Thank you, Reds. Yeah. I love it. Ooh, you guys, I don't know if I showed you guys this already, but look, I got new gear. I don't know if I should, I'm thinking if I should put these up in my store, but I have to wear it a bit and see, because sometimes I don't trust my vendors disappoint me in the past. Could you see it? I'm doing the best. But anyway, it says Novelty Queens. I'm like thinking like should I put these up for sale, but I'm gonna make sure like I wear it a bit, because I like to see the quality of the stuff before I put it out. Just like even when I create my own earrings, you guys always see me wear it. I wear it out, I shower in them, I do all kind of things on them. So I know when people say, does it change color or is it good? How is it this? I could answer you and give you good answers. Cause I test it out first. You should be proud of your work you do. Thank you. Cute. Cool. Thank you. Yeah, nowadays I really am. I really am. Like, especially this one. This set. This gonna be me walking around. This gonna be me walking around. Like, I love that for me. I love that for me. I was thinking of doing some scarves to go with it. What do you guys think? I'm thinking of doing a little scarf to go with it. But I'm like, is that gonna be too much of a thing? But or maybe not. Cause imagine like you look have the hat, you have the little scarf, and the bag. Do you think I should do that for like overall, or do it with my vending machine? And I feel like if I do the scarf, it wouldn't be like, I don't know. I don't know if I should do like so they have the ones that you pull over and it's like it's like just a one attachment one. You guys know what I'm talking about? The one that you just put over your head and it just covers your neck, or the thick one that wrap around and just looks well thick, or a very like a thin one that you wrap around but it looks more chic. You could probably like tie it in a bow or something like that. Did I send you the pic of the bag I wanted you to make? No, you did not. You didn't send it, Gina. The scarf is good for the cold weather here. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking, because the event is for Christmas, right? Because I'm thinking like for them, I'm thinking for them, because you know, for seniors, it's more seniors, so something stylish. I feel like if they see something more stylish and stuff, they're gonna be like, oh my gosh, I want to get that. And you know, protect, even those seniors, I feel like they don't really care much. They just throw on their hats and throw on their scarf, whether it's matching or not. But at least this will give them more of an insensitive, like, oh my gosh, look at the set, let me get it. You know, I don't know. The scarf. Okay. What's your IG? It's Novelty Queen. It's Novelty Queen. I couldn't, for some reason they wouldn't allow me to do the S with my name, but I think because I have like several accounts with Novelty Queens, I don't know, but not. It's just Novelty Queen. It's just my name, and my Novelty Queen is one word. It's one word, so just Novelty Queen without the S. Mine is Jason and Gina YT on Instagram. Wait, if I don't recall, I think I, I think you did join my, I think you did join my Instagram and I followed you back. I'm not too certain. Could be all in my imagination, but I'm pretty certain. The only thing is though, I honestly like I've been so focused only on YouTube. I don't really use my Instagram as much. I'm surprised that people like see them good people over there because they still sticking around. Like sometimes I go on there and I still see like 800 and something, and I'm like, oh y'all still here? Like, I'm so sorry, it's terrible, but I've been pushing more on YouTube because I could show more. Like you know, focus now. I'm trying to focus. I'm trying to focus. I'm all over the place, you know. Yes, let me look. I'm gonna send you a rough sketch of what I want to for the hat. Reds, don't send no chicken scratching on something when me have to bust up my brain and try to figure out like, oh, what am I trying? Reds. Don't give me more work. Make sure I can make it out clearly. Yes, for the hat I can draw. Oh, okay. Excuse me. Sorry, I never did know. I'll take it back. Take it back. One time, my daughter's dad, right? Cause he has a brand as well, and his logo is Actually, I don't remember what his logo is right now. I don't remember, but he showed me a picture. He sent me a picture of what he sent the designer, right? Because he did a sketch and sent to the designer to redo it. So he showed me the designer, the one the designer went first. That's what his logo is. I'm like, oh my god, this is so tough. So then he shows me the sketch of what he sent the designer, and I'm thinking to myself, like, how did they? That person deserve a raise? They are where they're exactly supposed to be because how did they make this out? It was like chicken scratch because he can't draw for his life. I was like, what the heck? You see me? I would send it back. Return to sender. I was like, sir, I can't do this. Ma'am, I can't do this. Because ain't no way. Ain't no way. But yeah, send it to me. Oh my goodness, send it to me. And yeah, Gina, send me the bag too. Let me see and whatever. Yeah. Let me see what that's looking like. And Reds, send your hat too. Reds, and you definitely send yours like ASAP because I could do that. Like I said, I'm gonna go tomorrow to go get the more yarn and stuff like that because I'm almost out of yarn. I can only do one more hat for this design, and the total is 10. I've done 4 so far, but this doesn't count, so technically 3, and I said I want to do 10, so I have 7 more to do. So I have to go get yarn for that. So yes, when I get that yarn, I could also get the colors that you need as well and get that out the way. And I also have to get the other colors for the other set of hats because I'm trying to do 50 of these hats for the event. So I'm trying to get this done by all the hats. I'm trying to get done by the end of this week. So then next week, I think next week I want to do keychains. I think the bags I'm gonna do like the last 3 weeks that I have remained in. I'm gonna complete that because they take not as much time as the puff bags, but they do kind of take a little bit of time. So I want to do those last minute. So I have those, and next week I want to do some keychains. Um, I have to do the keychains resin. I plan on doing some Christmas resins. I ordered some new molds, so I have to wait for that to come. Um, I'm also trying to go through the earrings I already have now, the designs I already have, I've already created, because I want to know like which ones I should put up. Like, you know what I mean? Actually, let me ask you guys. Um, I'll be back in a minute. Let me go get some earrings. I want you guys' opinion. Hold on, let me get some. Actually, let me get some earrings and some phone papers. Okay, sorry, I'm back. Okay, so while you guys are here, hold on. Okay, so while you guys are here, let me give you guys some earrings and tell me like which one you guys will think is like more appropriate for like seniors. So there's these ones. I hope you guys can see them well. I feel like it's a bit, let me see if I could turn this a little bit this way. Maybe that will help. Hold on. Let me pull in the blinds a little bit. Okay. Hope you can see it. So I have like these. Sorry, the quality is not that great. And then I have like these. So I was considering like these ones to make more of, as well as the Christmas ones, the ones with like Santa and stuff like that. So there's these. I really like these ones. You guys have seen me like sport these before. And then there's these. I feel like these will be really good for like seniors. I really, really do. And then, I don't know how these ones been up so, but I'm just gonna go with the flow for now. There's these. So I'm just gonna show you guys all of them. And then these. But I don't know, like for these ones, I'm a little iffy because I feel like I don't know, are these given like for senior audience? I'm just saying yes, but no clue. I don't wear ear. Man, you have a wife, don't do that. You have a wife. You have a wife. And one thing I've learned about men, right? One thing I know about men, I sent it. Okay, thank you, Gina. One thing I know about men, men are always the first, like when females put themselves together, they're always the first to point things out, because like you could pass by females and they don't really see you, but then you pass by your man and they be like, oh my gosh, those earrings are really nice, or that ring is so nice, because men are very attentive when it comes to females, and you have a wife. So as a man who have a wife, do you feel just pretend like you know about seniors. Seniors, you have a mother, yeah, with your mom. Even though she might have a different style, but do you see your mom in these? You see your mother in this? Or auntie? She just takes the card and gone. See? See? One thing about my past relationships, the men are, they're always like, my kid's father, for some reason they always want to dress me. I don't know why, but they always want to dress me. They always know, like, like they kind of have an idea of my style. And sometimes it's not like my style, but it's something they would introduce to me, like flat shoes, because I used to wear nothing but heels. And I'll give it a try, and come to think, I loved it. And all I wear now is flat shoes. But still, okay, fine, Gina. Even though I know you're working, I'll take your opinion. Red, one straight to the back eye class. Red, you're dismissed. I like that. But do you feel like this is like for like seniors? Do you feel like, you know what I mean? Like, do you feel like a senior would like these? Like, because I don't want to make a batch of things that isn't gonna like sell out. I'm thinking of this too because it's given Christmas, but I'm also considering the fact that even though like it's dedicated to seniors, I'm trying to think of the fact that I know like they might have like grandchildren or like, children um that might be into this type of style, and they might want to buy for that, like, you know what I mean, buy for their children or their grandkids. So I'm thinking of also not writing off, you know what I mean, like certain things, not writing off certain things just in case. I feel like this is more like something seniors would. Jason goes but waits outside the store. Torture, it turns into a full shift. You see, Jason knows. It's so funny because, like, I'm the type of person, like, I used to love shopping by myself, right? But my kid's father, like, they never, like, my daughter's dad was different. Like, he would get on my nerves because, one, he would be in the store following me back and forth, right? Back and forth, back and forth. But my thing with him was, because Gina, I don't know, tell me if you're like this, right? When when I go shopping, right? I want to, like, for me, the plenty bags shows like, yeah, you had a good time. Yeah, go on with something, like you made your purchases. So I like to carry all my bags, like, you know what I mean? My daughter's dad, he used to just stick everything all in one, and that used to just tick me off. I'd be like, what are you doing? And he'd be like, yo, Bridget, you don't need 50 bags, just put them all in that one. And I'll be like, oh my gosh, you're so annoying. That used to tick me. Some seniors are flashy. Yes. That's what I'm thinking as well, because there are some hot seniors, because age don't define fashion, right? So I know. But I was thinking, like, for the majority, because I don't know, I feel like here in Toronto, though, you don't really see much, like, although, like, let me tell you a story, right? And in the beginning of summer, I was outside scrolling, minding my business, right? And I saw this nice Mercedes black this black Mercedes Benz with chrome wheels, playing Vibes Cartel, right? Normally I mind my business, but the way how the music was so high, like, it was very distracting. You had to look. So me, and I had my glasses on, so me and my fast self is there trying to look to see, like, who is blasting the music so loud. Like, you know what I mean? And going it with themselves. I kid you not, I looked in the car and it was a little old lady. A little senior old lady. I almost fell over. I was with my daughter. I was like, sorry, sorry. I could not, I could not believe. She looked like she was like 80. I said, which one of your grandparents carried that? And which one of them have that music in the car? Because ain't no way. There's like little old lady with chrome wheels playing cartel. Who knew? Some seniors, novelty is so petty. I'm not petty. My daughter might agree with you though. Bug flashing is wild. I'm telling you. That would have been a great shot. I'm saying. Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness, I can't. Trust me, I feel like here in Toronto, you know, like here in, I don't can't speak for the rest of Canada, but have you noticed like Toronto, like summertime and wintertime, it's like you live in two different like universe or two different dimensions here in Toronto, because it's like in the wintertime you don't see nobody, you don't hear nobody, everybody is dressed very dull, like it's very gloomy, like you know what I mean, like you know. But come winter, everybody and their mama is up and about. I know summer is here. Once from in my house, I hear, cause and I notice that too in the wintertime, you don't really hear nobody playing music very loudly in their car. I don't know if it's just me, but I've noticed that. You don't hear people playing music loud in their car. It's like very rare, right? And if you do, it's mostly like a very young person, like you know, and they probably just got their car. But in the summertime, I know summer is here. Once I start hearing one bag, I can hear music as if you're at a concert in your house and it's just a car passing by. I'm like, yep, it's summer, guys. Outside. See, it's true, right? Hi, Special K. How are you? Welcome in. Yeah, it's true. I'm here talking about so I have a I have an event coming up. So we're here discussing the event, products I should bring. So we're going through some earrings right now. I'm trying to see which earrings is more fitting for a senior audience. Why you say this message is hell for review? Okay. Reds, why you not over Trini? Um, oh okay. Oh snap, I forgot. What's happening over by Trini's? Reds? Are you supposed to be on a live or something? A split live? Well, go on, Reds. Talking things them. Trinia eat dog food, mama. What ya? Why am I not over there? I have to see these. Walk one around these parts. We see it over here now. Yeah, turn here. I can't imagine. You know, so funny because when we came to Canada, there was certain type of food because back then, you know, like Jamaicans weren't so diverse in culinary when it comes to like foreign food. I put it that way, right? So certain things, like all my dad when he came here, you know, there were certain things he wouldn't eat because he considered it dog food. All like macaroni and cheese. He would never eat that. But no, I might eat it though. I just heard sometimes Jamaicans are dark, you know. Well, I feel like now that like with internet and YouTube and all type of things, it's not that bad. Gina says, "Hey, special." It's so true. Yeah, like I'm so glad though. Like as time go by, like we're really like stepping out. Special says, "Hi, Gina sis." Hot dog, same thing. Yeah, I'm telling you. You know, I don't know if you guys remember, you know, back in the days, right? Like pork was like the deadliest sin. Like to eat pork was such a sin. Nobody ate pork, and if you did eat piece of pork, it would be in the comfort of your own home, and nobody never knew. It will probably be like your closest family, or you know, that knows. But all of a sudden, like it's a big thing now. Everybody pork sells on every corner, in every shop. It's like we changed so much. Red's dirty life. Yes, sis. Okay, but let me go while I'm talking. Let me try to stay focused, as Red would like to say. So while we're talking, let me show you guys something at the same time. It's still the same thing. Fire God. Fire for that. No, cause I've seen enough people. I remember, especially in church, like you couldn't speak about pork. But I remember one time I went to church and the pastor was eating pork and he was just like, "Oh, all you have to do is just bless it." I said, "Sir, but the Bible did say, remember?" But all of a sudden, it's like, just pray feet and go on through. I'm just like, I was talking about, we were just talking about this today. Yeah, sure, sis. I don't want to talk about Trinity. I'm telling you. But yeah, let me continue. Um, these ones, I was saying, I feel like this is I think this is cute for Christmas, and also I feel like this is good for seniors as well. Exactly, bro. I feel like this is good for seniors all that. This is definitely like a senior thing. I also want to make some earrings to go with the this hat. And then I have like different types of these. I showed you guys this one before. This one can't really see, but it's like glittery. And it has like a bow and little flower, little rose on it. And then I also feel like this would also be like good for like seniors. They cute. Guerreds. Yeah, I feel like this is good for seniors as well. I feel like seniors will love these. Seniors definitely would love this one. And then there's this. This is my favorite. I feel like this is giving some seniors. This is giving like seniors, but it's also giving like, you know, different age groups. I love corned beef, Gina. I love corned beef too. I love me some corned beef, not gonna lie. I feel like that's one of the foods, no matter how rich I get, certain things I'll always be eating. I always be eating. Oh, craps. Phone battery soon dead. Let me see if I can grab my charger real quick. See if I can stretch. Or... One second. Okay. Let's see if I can save it. Craps. I support my sister Nov and looking at lovely earrings for when you do makeup. I can access for up here. Man, I don't do makeup, you know. I'm the worst person to look for advice for when it comes to makeup. Every so often, I will try a thing. Sometimes it works and sometimes it don't. I don't do makeup because I feel honest. I don't know. For me, I feel very insecure a lot of times when I wear makeup. It's very rare I'll do makeup and actually feel like, oh my gosh, yeah, this looks so good. Makeup makes me feel very insecure. I don't know why. I'm so backwards. Red said, "Hello, Miss Special, LOL. Reds, look, just enjoy and learn." No, sis. Reds, the makeup, you don't know his secret acts, honey boo boo. Reds. So all these times, you have to me say, I'm here struggling. I should have just come on ask if you look at 1-2 tip. Serious? I know nothing about earrings. Uh-oh. Okay. She's talking about me novelty. I just realized. Gina likes those ones. And then there's these ones. Hold on. I don't know why they're turning upside down. So these are gray and black with little gold. I feel like they'll definitely love these. And then, oh yeah, I showed you these. So those are the earrings. And then I also want to bring some phone cases. I want to bring some phone cases. So let me show you guys the phone cases I'm going to be bringing. Today's going to be show and tell, yeah? Oh, let me take it out the case. I have a few, but I'm definitely bringing all the phone cases. I just don't know what style because I have to see what kind of phone style like old folks would have so I can bring more of that style. I like those. Okay. The gray, I love them. Okay. So I'll make more of those ones. So I'm gonna bring the phone cases. So I created this design here. This is my smiley teddy bear. I came up with this design because I didn't want to do smileys and get sued. So I drew my own version. So this is one. I don't know if a senior would like this, but I feel like if they have grandkids, they might want to get a 1-2 for their grandkids. You know, they cute. Flip the phone. Oh, you mean like my the phone what I'm showing you guys? Honestly, I kind of have the phone catch up away and I don't want to touch it. I don't want to drop down. And then I have these ones. Oh, wait, let me see if I can find the other one. Did I bring both the styles? I have two styles. Well, okay, so I have these ones. These are the flower ones. I honestly strongly feel like I strongly feel these will be really good for them. And I have these, like, I created them in different colors. So these are the flower ones. But I was also thinking of doing some like Santa. Like I have these. I want to create like some cute little like dope senior, like, you know. But I'm like, would they get offended or would they like that if I created like some t-shirts and some phone cases with like dope seniors? I was thinking this is my vision, right? So I want to create a phone case that says dope senior, and I was thinking of having like a little old lady or a little old man holding like the walking stick, but the walking stick is gonna be gold, right? And then she has like a big chain and some big earrings, like, and I look a bucket ants, and then it says dope senior. Can you make me a special K1, please? Are you in America? If you're not, as long as you're not in America, then yeah. I'm sorry. Then yeah, I can make you a special K1. Oh, you're in America? Okay, well, for now, I can't ship to America because the shipping is, with whatever war they have going between Canada and America, the shipping is very, very, very expensive. I mean, if you are feeling rich and feel like, yeah, you don't mind, then I don't mind either. But to pay like $100 for something that's not $100, like, I feel like, you know what I mean? I'm in the UK. Okay, so then UK, I'll see what the shipping to the UK is, and yeah, sure. If you have my message me, if you have Instagram, message me on Instagram, or um NoveltyQueens at yahoo.com, or you could click the link above and you could sorry, not above, but it's in my bio. My WhatsApp is connected, my business WhatsApp is connected to my bio. You could also click that and message me there. Hold on, I missed some stuff. Old people have flip phones in these times. What about a bad man? Wait, shoot, I missed a lot. Okay, hold on. Dang, I missed a whole lot. Okay. The gray one, I love them. Okay, I like those. Don't come for me. Flip phone, they cute. I feel like they probably outgrown flip phone. That's cute. What about a Batman phone case? I can make a Batman phone case, but those people don't want a Batman nothing. You never know. Don't underestimate them. Okay, see? As I was saying that. Okay. Okay. Try. Old people have flip phones. Don't tell Reds nothing. He takes receipts. Don't you know that? True, true. Pay attention, Novelty. Me, I try. No, Reds, they don't. Make a print symbol earrings, please. A print symbol? Okay. I could do that. Oh, I remember you say you love prints. Anything prints. I love how they shine. Are they slippery though? The earrings or the phone case? Can you make a special K1, please? Okay. In the UK. Worse, she's in the UK. Yeah, but the UK don't is not having war with Canada, so they should be okay. I don't know how the shipping fee is gonna be. I have to look it up. I'm gonna tap into my because I have a business Canada post, so I could just go on there and put in an address and a local weight or whatever the case is, or put a area. I'll see and then see what the shipping price is for there. So I'll have an idea. Reds, you chat to mocking touch. Okay, 600 £100 for a 35 item is a while. Gina Big Six asked for Prince Kiss. Listening, I have a client. Okay, cool, Gina. The phone cases. Sis, where is your glasses, mama? Write this up on a catch up, you know? It's right there. But I didn't know like how they're gonna go with the hat and all these things, so I didn't wear them. So just sit with me. The people is gonna have to see my big face and just go on with it. Novelty, Kiasi, specials. Everybody knows what I can say. Yes, you said it right. Hello, Reds, I love her. Okay, so she's awesome. Thank you, thank you. Okay, so these ones, I'm definitely gonna bring these ones up because I don't know, I love these. These are my favorite designs ever. And then I have this one. I definitely feel like this is a design I came up with last year. Definitely feel like for Canadians and all folks, I feel like this still definitely love. Receipts collected, trust and believe. Reds, give me like a blind man. Where Reds? Especially say, we got her. Yeah, so this is my favorite one. Look a husky, cause you know, like old folks, they love their little pets, you know, them their little dogs and stuff. And this one, but I feel like I might want to tweak this one a little bit. So this one says, don't call me, I'll call you, XOXO. This is a design I came up with like a long time ago, but I love this one. I probably bring this design, but then I also want to bring like, I want to put some like, you know, some old folks on the cases so they can see something that they can relate to, you know. And a lot of my designs, I feel like I want to tweak it, like especially this one. This is my personal cut, but this one right here, this was like such a good seller for me. Everybody loved this, so I was thinking also to like, you know, put like a senior on here. Obviously not with the shots and the belly skin, but I want to put a senior on here so they could, you know what? Let me get my glasses for true, because hold on, let me clean it off a little bit. If I get bad. Okay, there we go. Let me bring up. But no, the hat, see, it doesn't go with the hat. You have to take off the hat, no. No, but then people can't see the hats. Okay, we got her. Go put on some makeup. They're very nice cases. Oh, I meant no makeup today for me special. Wait, Nav, you see that? I'm screenshotting that. I wish you the best on the event. Thank you. Yeah, special case correct. I want a Prince case. I want to show the mug again. It does go with it. That hat. Yes, the hat is dope. Oh. This is the mug. It says love yourself. This is the mug. I actually that one was actually, there was a customer, she liked the designs I made, and she wanted because she had dreads, right? She had locks and they were that color, blonde locks, and she was dark skin. And the ones I've made didn't have locks or anything, and she requested it, so I was like, okay, bet I can make one for you. So I made it. That was one she chose. But this one I had it had smudge marks a little bit on it, and I didn't like that, so I was like, you know, I'm keeping this one for myself, and I made a whole new one. That mug looks so naughty. Grown folks. It's the grown folks mugs. Not the the other ones is not so explicit, but that was what she liked. I missed the mug. Really, Gina? The other mugs aren't so naughty, but that's what she wanted. I have to give the customer what they want. Show Gina the mug again. Come and show you the mug again. I can't manage. No, you guys are knocking. You're gonna take me out. That's what she did want. So that's what she got. And she loved the mug. She love our mug and our hairstyle. She said that this is her. That was her right there. So but yeah, I want to make some of those. But yeah, again, not with the riders and the belly skin top. Be a little bit more conservative for the more seasoned clientels. But yeah, let me show you finish the phone case. Um, let me take, how much more cases do I have to show you guys? Okay, so I have these ones. Okay, so why I thought that was you in the pic you have hanging behind you. Oh, this one? I had this for so many years. I wish it was me in that pic. Why? Oh, I wish it was me in that pic, but unfortunately, it's not. Oh man, I can't manage. Especially say, wait. Oh man, hold on. Give me a 2 seconds. I have to catch myself. Y'all don't make me laugh. It's kind of hard for me to stop when I start, like on a serious note, and then my face will start hurt. It is. I was like, ooh la la. It'll be one day. I'm telling you, definitely be me one day. Big things are going on picture there, you know? Novelty after dark. I'm saying, you know that has a buzz. Talk truth. It's buzzy. It have a look of buzz. Novelty after dark. You know, actually make it a one little myself. So next case here. So this one says I can party hardy. I love this one. This concept I came up with. You guys remember Martin and Shanae? And she said like I can party hardy. So that's where this one came from. I love me some Shanae. Screenshot it, sis. No, just watch screenshot everything, so this okay, we put this back. I love that one. I feel I maybe. And then this one, this is a design that I created. Also, this is my Puff Love design. I love this case. I'm kind of hoping that like this one will be more for like their, if they have like grandkids or whatever, they'll be like, oh my gosh, I want that for my grandchild, you know? And I'll be like, okay, ma'am, type of thing. We want some novelty after dark. That is real cute. Thank you. I think it's the design I created that I love. I love it. No, I would want that as a grown woman, right? As a grown woman, I love it too because I've been saying I need to make one for my phone case, and I'll know. Ranchi Cup edition. Grandkids. My daughter will try to fight me, but they're not getting it. when I first started selling cups, I had made one of my I call her my partner in crime. She's a business owner and stuff like that. So she asked me to, like, you know, make it a novelty special or whatever, and I made the cup for her, and you know, like, as soon as she brought it home, her kids took it. Her kids take it, and then, like, she asked me to make some shirts for her business. I made the shirts, and she don't wear the shirts at work, you know, because her kids, they take it, they wear it to school, and it has her logo. I said, my daughter, oh, I read that. And next looker, take note 6. That's a good one, Gina. Wait, what did Gina say? I missed something. Oh, yeah. I definitely Ratchet Cup edition. I should name a collection that. I put it on my WhatsApp. And then and I made like 2 versions of that. I called the other one like that. You guys didn't hear that. I bunked my daughter's dress. I don't know why she have it catch up like that, and it almost dropped over upon me to something heavier. See, you guys would have to call 119 for me today. I love the designs for your t-shirts. Thank you. That's one of my favorite things. I love designing t-shirts. Please say a prayer for Jace's mom. She's not doing well. Most definitely. Most definitely. Most definitely. I definitely will pray. And then there's this one. Oh no, so sorry to hear. Yeah. I feel like when you have like a good mom, when you have like good parents, period, like stuff like this gets so like overwhelming at times. Cause I feel like, I don't know, sometimes good parents come in like they're so hard to find, like especially like when you watch the news, when you watch news and stuff. I seen the news pop up the other day with that recently with the little girl that went missing a couple days ago or whatever, and it was her father that did it, and I was just like, God bless you when you did get a good parent. May the Most High see her through the rough and hold her strong. Amen, amen, amen. Amen. Fast recovery. Fast recovery. It's not her time yet. She have many more to come. She have many more things to see. What? Yeah, it was on the news. not the news. I don't watch the news. It pop up on a well, it was on news, but on through Facebook. Appreciate that, Special K. Is it just me or me keeps cutting in and out? Let me come back. I could be thing, because I don't know what it is, but for some reason every time I come on live there's always some kind of difficulty. I really appreciate that. Yeah. Yes. Ow. Jeez, look at that. Mine, it just broke. Just picking up the bag. Ow. I have to okay, I'm gonna have to cut that. My nails are so thin. That's why, like, I don't know, sometimes I just have to go with them. Signal is perfect here. Okay, so then maybe it's just hers. For once I can't blame the tube. And last but not least, guys, I want to bring these. So these, I told you guys, these I didn't make these. So these are inventory I had from before. I'm trying to get rid of these ones. This, I call this my graffiti collection, and I feel like they would love this. This is what the inside looks like. It's red, and then it has like an outside pocket. Well, you can't see the outside pocket, this kind of thing, but and then it has like another pocket here, so I'm definitely gonna bring these to my events. And I think I have 6 of these left. 3 different colors. There's a black graffiti and this and a blue or something like that. I definitely want to bring these to my event, but that's what I have so far in terms of planning and stuff like that. in terms of planning. So I still have quite a bit more. I still have quite a bit more. I don't want to overbear it for the first time. Okay. Is it better, Special K? Well, let me show you the bag. So this is another bag I said I want to bring. I have a few of these. This is my graffiti collection. Oh, let me show you the inside and stuff again. So this is the chain it comes with. It's very heavy. And it has like this one. And this is the inside. And then it has pocket ear saw and then pocket ear saw. Okay, that's good. Red said my take notes. Red's forever taking notes. Okay, so yeah, these are the ones I'm gonna be another set I'm gonna be carrying. These are the old inventory. I'm trying to get rid of like the older inventory, like the store-bought stuff, because I feel like from here on out, especially coming next year, I want to do mostly just all the things I make. You know what I mean? I just strictly want to have all the things I made. So I have so much inventory and stuff I want to bring and try to get rid of. Sis, you know I love to spend money, right? Me never know, but me know no. Me never did know. I lie. She does. I will end up me. I'll spend on you, and I would have my own trend. I'm telling you, novelty trend are going, you know. Novelty trend is going in. I feel like, you know, one of the reasons I started my business is because it's like, and it's so weird because maybe I don't know if it's because I'm getting older, but when I was younger, I loved dressing. Like, me love dress up. I will dress up to go to the grocery store. I will dress up every time. And when I go pick up my kids from school, everybody's always like, "Where are you going?" Pick up my kids. True, me, I tell you, I love spin. Okay. Yeah, the good things I'm over here. Soon, I feel like after I feel like for the starting of next year, I'm gonna start utilizing the platform like I should, especially because I don't know if you guys notice, but I feel like especially with all the changes that the tube is implementing and stuff like that, I feel like little by little they're slowly kind of wanting to push more of live streams, because live streams for me, and I feel for a lot of people, are doing better, and I see people's live stream getting pushed out more, like, you know what I mean, than long form. So between live stream and shorts, I feel like those are the things the tube is trying to push out right now. So I feel like I want to start like one, especially after this event and with all the stuff I'm creating and stuff like that. I feel like I want to start coming on here, like, and you know, like advertising and pushing and promoting and, you know, doing, because I seen, you know, on TikTok, how, I don't know if you guys ever went on and you go on TikTok and you see the people them and they're like making their hats and people are buying, like, you know, and they'll give them a link or a code or whatever. I feel like I want to do that here and stuff like that. I feel like I want to do that here, and start promoting the stuff them and stuff like that, because we trying to make us some money. And now, especially now that I feel more comfortable going on live and stuff like that, and I'm so comfortable that even when there's nobody here, like, I still be talking to the camera like there is. So I feel now that I'm at that level of comfortness. Is that a word, guys? But you know, I feel now that I'm there, I could start doing stuff like that. And I have like little games, like little spinner and stuff that I bought from like a long time ago, because that was actually my intent when I first started. But it didn't work out that way because I was nervous. So I had to kind of get into the groove. But me there now, GPS semi reach. I have arrived. You a queen. Thank you. Oh snap! I meant to reach out to you about your video titles. What? They're not good. Talk to me. Are you gonna, or you want to talk about that on other places? You got this. Keep going, ma'am. No, creative lifestyle is what's pushing. Yes, Trisha says, yes, sis, you need to, but why wait? Start now. I mean, the reason why I'm not doing it now is because GPS semi reach. Yeah, I wish that. You know, I should put that on a shirt. That's like my made up saying when it comes to stuff. Red Taco Papa, you have so many duplicates. My title? Oh, you mean on the shots? Or I have to look at it. I have to look at it. On my long form or my shots? Long form or shots? I have to go look and see. Love that on shirt. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna put that on a shirt. GPS to my arrive, cause that's my favorite saying. I always say that. I always say that. But yeah, oh sorry, I was saying to Special K. The reason why I don't start no is because like I want to finish with the new things I'm making right now for this vendor event. I would love to incorporate those and stuff like that. I want to incorporate those, and a lot of stuff that I have are like summer stuff. To be honest, a lot of the inventory I have remaining are summer stuff, so I want to make sure I get some winter stuff and whatever the case is, and get some more stuff together and actually really sit down and really plan it out. But I can't plan it out right now because I need to finish prepping for the event a couple months from now, and there's a lot of stuff that has to go into that. So after I do that, um, yeah, it's practically gonna be January. It's gonna be like, Christmas and then January. So that's why I said like at least for the New Year's I could do it. Don't wait, tomorrow is not promised to no man. Hey man, that is true. You got this. Here listening. Okay, Gina, you might be causing algorithm to start pulling out here. Love that. I'm gonna look at it and see. I'm gonna look at it and see because I never where's my iPad there? Dang, I created such a big mess in this room. I don't know where I buried the iPad. I'll look. I don't know where I buried the iPad. I have to look for it after. Later when I come off, I'm gonna check it out and see. The duplicate title could possibly be one of the reasons. Your channel is our brand. You are a brand. You got this. That's true. That is very, very true. That is very, very true. But that's why I'm gonna thing, and then I'm getting some more display items and stuff like that. So definitely I'm gonna start doing that. And the last time I was on live, I had a new person that entered my live and stuff. She joined my channel, and she was actually suggesting the same thing. I think that's what kind of more pushed it, because it was already there, but I think she was like, you should do it. Why don't you start selling on here? And I was just like, eh. So honestly, over time, it's more like pounding into my head more and more. Check later, no worries. Yeah, I definitely will. Because I never noticed that. Your channel is, oh, I read that. And you're amazing. Keep the positive vibes. So thank you, So True Special. She definitely has the drive. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Yeah, most definitely. She really do, bro. Thank you. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna I'm definitely gonna do that and stuff like that. I already have like a one mannequin to put my little I have my one mannequin model. And as you can see, I have my next model right here. Y'all like her? I I couldn't find any black mannequins that I like, so I made my own. I painted her, and this is the first time I did makeup so good, and I put like a lashes pan and thing, so she's going with herself. She's going with herself. Oh, and I even did her eyebrows. Check it out. She have eyebrows, you know? Good girl. Actually, no, you mentioned it. I do see people selling stuff on here. Is that allowed, Gina Special? The model remind me of you. Remind me of you. Anyone, bro, lol. Boo boo. Don't kill me. I don't know. From what I realized, I don't know if I don't know. Well, honestly, I'll have to look over it, but I don't think it'll be like a thing. Like I think it might be, because you have to remember, like when you reach, like for instance, I feel like once I get like the first stage of monetization, there's a section that allows you to connect your store to here, right? So I feel like when you bring your products and talk about it, and you can, and I believe you could connect it also when you're on live or whatever the case is, and then people could just, when you talk about or show your product, it pops up or something, and you just click it and go and purchase or whatever. So I think it's, yeah, it should be. Can they do it with you? Yeah, that these are the things I've seen on YouTube. Like I've noticed on the thing, it says connect your store and stuff. Because even when I go on certain people, if you notice when you go on people's certain people's videos, underneath it they always have like their products that they have, right? And it's through YouTube, it's connected to their store, so you could just click on it. Rez, I think you have that too, like your, I see your, like your shirts and stuff like that. You can't click on it and go to your store. So I mean, everything else should be okay, because you can't allow one thing and dismiss others. But I do realize another thing though. I do realize though, when people are when they're promoting and doing their products and stuff like that, they don't use like money value, they make up names. Like for instance, instead of saying like $50, like they'll be like, oh, it's 5 novelties, like 50 novelties or 10 novelties, and people will know. Okay, that's what I've seen so far, because I used to watch this lady on here, and she was doing the tumbler cup, the snow globe cups, I think that's what they're called. And she will make them, and people on here, she did two, like she'll have the snow globe, and then she'll have another one where she opens up the she puts the jewelry in the little water thing, and they fizz out, and then people see what they get. And they would say stuff like that. They had like, I don't remember what she called it, like say she'll be like, oh, it's 10 popsicles. I've seen them selling directly on YouTube, off YouTube. um Yes, he do have it. I saw this girl selling older clothes. People auction on here. I haven't seen that. I haven't seen that, but I see but I do know, like, and I do see there's a lot of, cuz YouTube is finally showing me people, and I noticed like there's a lady on here. She does the crochet bags. um she, so far though, she doesn't sell. I don't see her selling, but I think she's gonna start, because I see a lot of people asking, like she has them like behind her. And that's another thing too, I need to get more shelves, so I could just have like a shelf with like all my products display behind me, like, you know what I mean? Because normally when I do videos, I sit in front of the pegboard that has all my earrings and some of my what do you call it, my phone cases. But I need a shelf that shows like all bags and stuff like that. So when I'm doing my live and it's like back there, so when people come in, they'll be like, "Oh my gosh, I like that purse. How much is it?" I can redirect them nicely. Um, and have a direct web they go through. Yes, exactly like that. I used to have a web. I stopped doing that because it's so Shopify is expensive. It's getting more and more thing, and they're charging more and more every day and adding more and a whole bunch of problems. But um I think like the more I go and the more I push out, I might have to. I'm gonna start looking into setting up another website. I have to see if they do. I might have to just stick with Shopify, because I already have everything set up on Shopify and stuff like that. But I might have to for more people, because I guess more people are going to be more comfortable. People that already purchased from me before is good with the WhatsApp, but not everybody's going to be good with that. So I guess for later on down, I would. And have a direct, okay, yes, exactly like that. They have this Asian woman selling so-called brand name purses. Yes, it's redirect your channel, even if it's the gram. Most definitely, most definitely. I'm gonna start doing that, because money off it make rent. Money off it make. And for me personally, like on a real I, as much as like the tube is like beating me bad in certain aspects, like I feel like in terms of stuff like this, I feel like the tube is like a better platform for it. um the gram is good for me too, because I do good when I was pushing on the gram. I do good on the gram. There's a few places I do good on, but I feel like I could do even better here, you know what I mean, because it's a broader audience and stuff like that. So I am gonna definitely push for that. But I have to make sure sit down and put it in right. I'm always saying money. Yeah, I have to put it in right because I feel people sometimes they get it wrong. A lot of people get it wrong, right? Because a lot of people are here fighting to they're fighting to like get monetized on the tube, which is good because it's like a thing, but I feel like it shouldn't be the main thing. Like, you know, I feel like you should always look for different type of revenues and look for different things that you can do on YouTube. So aside from monetization, like if you have a brand, I feel like that's really good. And I feel even especially with a brand, if you really push it right, because if I push my brand right, it could be really good. Because even without monetization, I could still be making my little ching ching ching, like, you know. Because I'm not monetized, but I've already made my little ching 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 here on the tube, right? With my products. Like, you know what I'm trying to say? So for me, it's not necessary. And that's why I keep pushing. Like, you know what I mean? Like, even if my videos are not going, I still push because I still make my little ching ching ching. You are your brand, sis. Exactly. Yeah. I make sure because people are loving it. And that's why now, especially, like, I make sure I always be wearing my stuff then. So as soon as people say, I like that, I say, okay, let me show you if you can't get it. It's not the main thing, just one step, but you're correct. Yeah, exactly. I'm trying to get, what do you call it? Different sources of income. Your channel, everything is your brand. Just keep going, mama. Yeah, I'm making sure that. Thank you. I make sure I try to always keep that in mind. I always keep that in mind. So I'm always trying to promote, and that's why now, even though I know like things are going like, you know, a little with my long form, it's going a little downhill, but I'm not too like, I put a lot of work into it, but I'm not too sad about it. But well, because I know like I'm kind of revamping it and I'm changing things and I'm pushing more of a different type of content. So I know I just have to wait for the algorithm hopefully to find my crowd again. Because nowadays I'm showing more of the process because I haven't really been doing that as much. So I'm showing more of the process. I'm showing me like crocheting, making my stuff, like, you know what I mean? I'm talking more about my brand on my long form videos. I'm doing all that other stuff that I haven't really been doing much of because I really am trying to show more of my journey and make it more of my business diary, because that was the main purpose of here. I don't know when I got lost and lost track of that, but that's definitely what may work for you may not work for another, but you got this. That's facts. Keep the long forms going. Those are your money makers. Yeah, I'm still pushing them. I'm not doing Vlogtober no more. But I'm still pushing my long form videos. I'm definitely still pushing my long form videos. Um and one thing I've noticed with me, and I think this is also what kind of keeps me like from being discouraged, is the fact that I've noticed. Hold on, let me see if I can find a little chair. Come here, I get tired. Um, mm. Sorry. Okay. Okay. Let me see if I can push this down a bit because I need to sit down. I'm getting so tired. Sorry. I have to sit down now. I didn't expect to be here so long. Yeah, what was I saying? Ooh, I lost my train of thought. Somebody catch me up. What was I saying? Where was I? Somebody? Anybody? What was the last thing I was you chatting about? Wow, I didn't know you were standing all that time. Yeah, I was standing up. I was standing up because I wanted to show my products. Cause honestly, I told myself I was gonna come on here for like 10 minutes, show a look at 1 2, have a look at 1 2 talk, and go about my day. But we was talking about your brand. Yeah, but there was something specifically I was saying. Oh yes, I was saying that, yeah, I started to create more videos of me showing up my products and stuff like that, because I want people to see more of, like, you know, the day-to-day process and stuff like that. And I haven't been doing that as much. Like, I do my vlogs and stuff, but not as detailed as I would like to. And I've noticed with my videos, like, some of them start very bad, like how, you know, the ones on my channel right now are, they would have like 5 or 6 views. But I noticed after some months, like, there's this one video, the hat video, when I first posted my hat video, my patch hat video, that video was, I think it only had like 5 views, and I keep changing the thumbnail and the title, and it didn't get much views. The other day, like, I seen like a notification pop up or something, somebody left a comment and whatever, and I went back and I went to reply and I looked at the video, and it's almost at 1,000 views, and it's going up, and that was from 5 months ago. So that's one thing that kind of keeps me a little bit encouraged, knowing that there's still a possibility that even though it's not doing good now, it's still a possibility for it to do better later. Because I've noticed that with a few of my videos so far, like, there's some of them that they just didn't make the cuts. They're just where they are. But a few of them, there's a lot of a good, you know, some good ones that over time they start to grow and get more views and stuff like that. So yeah, and that's why I'm making sure now. I'm switching things up. I'm showing my process, showing how I do things, how I create my products and stuff like that. Because I want people to see that side of my journey. And I feel like when I first started, that's something I never really did much of. So I definitely trying to do that. Well, I didn't know you was okay. Focus. We was talking about. I got that. You doing great. Thank you, Special K. You have repetitive titles like bro was saying. Try not to reuse. I think. Oh, I finally found my iPad. Let me look and see. I feel like when I was doing my okay, I guess I definitely have to look later because it did. I have to look and see because I feel like sometimes, like, the reason for that is because, like, I started to do, and maybe that's where my stuff is going thing, because I was always doing different titles and stuff like that. But sometimes, like, especially like with the market one, it's like I didn't know, like, how do I title that, because this is all these different journeys are about the market, right? It's about my market preparation. But I'm gonna look back and see. You're very creative, so be creative with your titles. I'm trying. Titles hard, you know. Right now, I think my most challenging things with my channel when it comes to me right now is the titles and the thumbnails. My titles and thumbnails, like, those beat me bad. Those beat me bad. Like, I feel like doing a video, making a video, editing and posting and all that type of stuff is not a challenge for me. But when it comes to titles and thumbnails, like, I struggle a lot with that. And I have vidIQ, but vidIQ still not help. I just canceled my subscription like 2 days ago because I'm just like, it's not helping me. I can't be paying for something that's not helping me. But I'm gonna try my best and go and look at the titles and see, and whatever the case is. But I didn't realize that they were so repetitive. I swear, like, I switched it up. I have to pay more. I have to pay more attention to those. I have to pay more attention, or whatever the case is. Switch it up and see. I'm gonna see if that would actually help, because my last few channels for my last few videos hasn't been pushing out the way that I would like it to be pushed out. And I've been trying to figure it out, like, what the heck is going on? So that might be one of the issues. So I'm gonna change it up and see if that helps out. So I know there's that, the titles. Yeah, I'm gonna really try to sit down and see if I can come up with something creative. But then also too, I think, like, I guess stuck because I'm also trying to make it SEO friendly, try to, you know, something that they're looking for and whatever the case is. Yeah, I'm gonna change it up and see. I'm gonna go through them. I'm gonna go through them when I come off of here. I'm gonna go through them and see, like, if that's it. Because I know, like, I do try to read up on the YouTube policy, because every time something goes wrong, I try to go look at the policy and see if I'm, like, going against or doing something wrong. I do research, and I do know, like, there's certain things like YouTube might consider spam. So if I do have a lot of repetitive titles, they can be considering that as spam. Yes, sis is very correct. Yeah, so that could be what's hindering my thing. Cause me no say I know I have a little good content. You know, they're not always like the best, but I know like they're going in and stuff like that. They have a crowd. They have a crowd, but it's just to figure it out. So I'm gonna try that out and test it out and see. It will give you good ideas and you can play with them and make it your own. Gina, I tried that. I've tried that. I've tried that. I mean, I don't know. I don't know if it's just my bad luck or whatever, or maybe my little breakthrough will come, and because when your breakthrough is coming, you get like such of a hard fight first, and then you still push through, and then bam, you blow up and my imagination is wild. But I don't know. I'm gonna try. You would have to unlist for a couple days and change the titles before uploading again. Okay, I'm gonna try. I'm gonna do that. Just like I told you to screenshot what Gina and Reds gave you. Use them as title, Mama. Okay. Uh, Let me go back up and see. I'm trying to go up and see. Go up and see. Go up and see. Just like oh yeah, I'm gonna definitely do that. I'm gonna do that after and change it up, and I'm gonna unlist. I'm gonna unlist and try over, wait a couple days, and then do that again. I'm not gonna post any more videos for now, any more long form videos. I'll probably just do some pop-up lives like I've been doing when I can for now, and then just do what Red suggested and stuff, and Gina, and then try again and see if that helps and resets. Because as I said, I can't enter into 2026 with this type of negative energy. Do it when you have some time. And anything you want to express them in your descriptions. Okay, I definitely will do that. I definitely will do that because I need a reset. I need a reset. I need a reset because I've been trying to figure out what exactly is going wrong. I don't know. And I've been trying to also like for this last few days, I've been trying to like search up more channels that's like in my like doing what I'm doing, like crafters and stuff like that. I've been trying to look through their titles and their descriptions, trying to figure out what it is I'm doing wrong and whatever the case is. Yes, Gina is the best to learn from. Red is I. Did you see what Gina said too? Am I missing some stuff? Example, it gives me a for a video I make crochet hats. Oh, okay, so oh, oops, wait. I don't want to delete anything. Okay, I just seen it. I love me some Gina from long time, trust me. Yeah, I love me some Gina too. Yeah, right. I just scrolled up and seen it. I just scrolled up and seen it. I'm gonna definitely I'm gonna definitely do that later on and see what I can do with that and switch up on stuff like that because geez it rough. It rough, it rough, it rough. It's so rough. Yeah, I'm gonna definitely go ahead and do that. I'm gonna go talk to my little friend and see if he could help me brainstorm some things. I'll come up with some things and change around some things. And I'm also gonna unlist them for a couple of days and then change up and do all of that and see if that helps out because whew, here are a few. Okay, let me hold on. Let me scroll up some account screenshots. Sorry, my face is gonna be up in the camera. Okay, wait. Oh no! Wait. Okay, let me see. I hope I don't Okay, I think I got it. Video titles. Crochet hats I made. Cozy Handmade Creations, showing off my crochet hat collection by Handmade, Hand Catchy and Creative. You're not we are not coming for you, just trying to help. I don't think that you guys are coming for me. Me personally, let me tell you something. I believe in constructive criticism and I wish I had more of it, to be honest with you. I don't mind people saying like you're doing this wrong, try this, or you're, you know, you might be onto something, but do this, but this could be better, or whatever the case is. That's the type of person I am, because I know, say, like, you can't grow without feedback. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't grow without feedback, and you can't get better without making mistakes. You see what I'm saying? And your mistakes is what's gonna is what's gonna make you great. So, oh boy, here we go. You know, me just I say, love, you know, but that's true. You know, I like my little motivation, little inspirational, little something, something. So why not? But that's true. It's true. It's true. Like, I like me some I like me some criticism. Even when I get negative ones, I trust me. That's still I'm grateful for it. You know what I'm trying to say? Because how am I supposed to know what I'm doing wrong if nobody not telling me? If nobody's not gonna tell me, I'm sit here having to figure it all out by myself. But if people are saying, "Look, this is what I've noticed," and blah blah blah, it's one thing for people to tell me and I don't do it. That's my bad. But it's another thing for people not to tell me, so I don't know what to do. You know what I mean? So I'm grateful. Talking things them. Talk up. Don't hold back. That's what I asked. Thank you, Gina. You know, I love it from long time. You know, it used to have me on the floor and Jason so calm with it. Right? Like Jason, Jason, Gina is like hot and cold. They're like night and day. Because Gina's so like outgoing and Jason's just so quiet and yeah. And she'd be like, yeah, girl, like here in Jamaica. Da, 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 da. And Jason be like, yeah, we're here. You know, just by. Every time I watched him, I was like, oh, yeah, this is the bad one. Trust me. Quiet storm. Novelty to the office. No, it's true. Especially because I remember we don't know any better. These are just suggestions. Well, better than nothing. Understaying to love my bro Jason. They always say what's his name said, like LOL, but you don't see the badness. Gina just raw and straight. Receipts collected. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. They always say like the quiet ones are the ones that you should always look out for. Well, what's his name said, don't trust anything we don't like to talk, we're not talkative. And she's ready to tell off a troll, lad, stay out her way. Honestly, like, I feel like I need me some trolls to get this thing popping. But the troll, ever since that one time, we get one little troll. He couldn't manage and he couldn't stand the heat and he left the kitchen and never come back. Good friend, Mr. Troll, if you see this, we miss you. Feel free to drop in anytime. And anybody else like you. True, sis. Don't come for sis. Hey, girl. Hey, Nadine. Exactly, Gina always says that. Yeah, I love me some trolls. I don't argue with them because it's pointless. Although some of them is well out of order, you know. And I never understand, like, how could you come on somebody's channel and you don't like them, and you come on their channel and you're trying to, like, you know, you're trolling them. Why are you here? That never makes sense to me. I cut my eye past anything when we don't like. They make the chat very interesting. I'm telling you, very interesting. And it make the two feel like something that going around here, because they're just running it up, and people never understand. Like, go and talk. Nadine says, "Hey Jason, hey Gina." Red says, "Nadine, he's offering you some drinks." I'm telling you, I miss me some trolls. I miss me some trolls. Them look like friends. Wanna come back? We miss ya. That is a big up Red. Which is true. Red's dying. Gina says, I believe some trolls are people we know sometimes. I think so too. I think so too. Trust me, I think so too. But bring the heat. Yes, me love them too. Right? We love them all. I believe so too, Gina. Sis, real talk, too fun, right? I always say when me and my friends were growing up, we used to always say celebrity status. When the haters come, it's celebrity status. That's what it's given. I don't get enough. Me too. I don't get enough trolls hiding behind others' names. Top I meant, you know. I know you guys meant. No, it's true. It's true. Bad mind come in every farm, you know. They come in every shape and farm. It's always gonna be like that. Cause remember, like some people are not brave enough, and they feel like if they go behind a different thing and come underneath your come in your chat or whatever, say whatever, like it's gonna hurt you more or something. You're lucky. Come join me, make we talk, make we reason. Send me some troll guys, right? Me too. They need to have like a newsletter for trolls. Like if you want to be a troll, sign up here. We'll send out the pages you should go in and and troll. Me not like troll. Every time I see well that I mean I love me some troll. Every time I go on somebody's live and they're like arguing with the trolls, they're getting so heated and stuff. I'm always like, oh no look here. Oh no look here. Red, who needs trolls when you have some laughing up in your face? Who need enemies with trolls like this? Can't make my own song, you know. Oh man, take me out. Oh man, no, but seriously, the tube needs to implement that next. They need to have a farm where trolls could sign up and get redirected. Because we need some over here. I was seeing somebody's live and they were talking about the same thing. Was it last week or something like that? They were saying how they was it you Reds? I don't remember, but somebody was saying how they need some more trolls, like they're not getting enough trolls. Imagine once upon a time people complained because they had trolls and now we're complaining that we don't have enough. Them come every time. Oh, trolls, why y'all don't like me? You know, it's so funny, Reds. You know, the last live I did before this, I did get a one troll, but I think he actually became he just joined in because I remember, you know how I know before Reds came into the chat, this person came and they just popped in and they end up conversing after because they came in and they said something like BBL or something like that. That was the first thing they came in. They're like BBL and they said some other stuff, but then they were like, never mind. And then they just joined the chat. So I just pretend like I didn't see all that. I said, all right, cool. Mana ninja who named Ted's Nadine. It's a new name Reds. I converted 2 trolls on my last live. Yeah, I think I converted one, not lie. I have trolls who became real person respect after. See, yeah, I think that one person, I'm telling you, they came in talking about BBL, but then they said like, never mind, and then they started having conversation, and they actually kept my company just before Reds come. I have trolls who are now subs. Go figure. I'm telling you, I feel like when you don't pay them no mind, and they realize that you can't beat me, they just join you. If you can't beat them, join them, you know? I think that's the trolls philosophy. Nice, Gina, and special. I mean, I'd look for some trolls we can't convert. I'm looking for some trolls I could convert into subscribers. They could be a part of the Queen's Court. They're gonna go from the Trolls Court to the Queen's Court. I have one Terror Boy. You love me now. Convert them all, damn it. Some of them love sis, me sleeping. People love different type of stuff. That's why one thing I've learned, sorry, Charlotte, one thing I've learned about YouTube is people like different type of stuff. That's why sometimes I have to wonder, you know, like why YouTube not push up my content? Reds, bro. No, seriously. I'm gonna put up an ad. I'm gonna make an ad. I'm gonna put it on my community tab. And I'm gonna say trolls wanted. Trolls wanted on lives. Hi Buki. Frog one. You alright? Where's Elijah? Don't breathe on me, you're so nasty. I'm sitting down at eyes level, so My little friend here decided he wants to come get some loves. You ever slide up on sis some weird things people love sis? Yes, so that's what I'm talking about. You know, there's this one, I think they're a couple, you know, allegedly. There's a couple on here, and the guy, he's always like sitting in the back, and like sometimes he'll be like, well, I don't know, I've seen him twice, so I can't say always, like I see the people them all the time, but the last time I seen him, the guy, he was sitting in the back on his phone, and the girl, she's like always in the camera, and she's always wearing like this little piece of outfit, and she'll be like the button, like the button, oh, I'm gonna da 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 or something like that, she says, but it's so like odd and weird, right? And she has so much people watching, and the guy, like, he just tunes in every so often, like he'll be on the phone, he'll be like, um this is my phone, right? He'll be like, what she said, what she said. I'll be like, oh, what is? Like, oh, them people, y'all come up with the content here. Yeah. I'm like, how they come up with the content? And it's so funny. And then the, like, I remember, you know, Pinky started that thing, right? But Pinky, when she does it, like, it makes sense, right? And there's other people I've seen that make sense, but these people, I'm just like, what the heck? And they have like thousands of people in their stuff. A lot of them, some of them, a lot of them are trolls asking the questions I'm asking or I like to ask. But it's like, what? And I seen like a little, I think it's a little kid. Sound like a little kid. He has the puppet, and he just be like talking with the puppets. And there's thousands of people, and also the ones where people just writing names with thousands of people in there. That gets me all the time because I'm just like, weird. Like, wait, YouTube has no reason not to push me out. Let me see what I missed. Um, all the time. Really, phone call, like, okay, Gina. And they super chat her also, right? Yes, they super chat. You have to do it every day. It's crazy, lol. Yes, I'm guessing because I'm assuming she does it every day because I don't come on every day, and I don't like in terms of live scrolling every day, but every time I do, like, I'm pretty certain, or actually they're normally in the nighttime. So I'm pretty certain if I come on here tonight and I scroll, I'll scroll past them and see them. I'm just like, maybe I'm not doing enough. My friend once said like I have to be doing like the most and be doing crazy things on here for people to tap in. I have to be doing the most. I have to be doing the most, but I know that I don't have time. They have one girl who uses markers in her face. Seriously, I've never seen that one. Yes, for this, I've never seen that one. I've never seen that one. What did I see? There's a guy I've seen. Um, shoot, what was he doing? It was something so silly. I think like, but he always says like, I think if I don't, if my memory, I seen him like once, but I think he's supposed to be breakdancing or something. He's supposed to be breakdancing, but he'll go to do it, and then he'll be like, oh wait, and then he'll say something, and the people in the comment always like, yo, God, bro, just hurry up and do it, just dance, da, da, da. And for like a whole hour, that's all he'll be doing. Like, he'll be, okay, I'm ready now. Oh wait, but guys, you know, if I did it, da, da, okay, I'm ready. Oh, but wait, guys, and the people are just there, and I'm just like, you know me, me get frustrated in the gun, you know. I can't deal with that. Yes, Riz, I see that one, and she's silent. They'll have the super chatter for her to talk. I've seen that as well. Yes, I used to write names, and they just come and put their names, and they sub to. See, I see a lot of people. I tried that the other day, you know, but I think like you said, I have to do it. But I didn't do it with the name. I was trying it with the bracelets. I was trying to make the thing with the bracelets. I have alphabet beads. I was trying to do it with those, but I think I'll have to continuously keep doing it, keep doing it, keep doing it. But I don't know about that. The next one, where a girl just stares at the screen and says she only talks when super chat. I've seen a guy do that one. Oh, no, the one I seen was the guy, he said that he's gonna talk when a female comes in that he finds interesting. that you know he's attracted to. I don't know. I would have taken offense, you know. How much the you know how much people, how much females were in there, and he wasn't speaking. I said, "Oh my goodness," and I kill up the people them self esteem. I see a mom with a toilet seat cover over his neck. Oh my goodness. I, seriously, Nadine, interesting. Yes, Reds for real. A toilet seat. I'm saying yes, bro. So why did you stop, Nadine? Wow, wow, I would too. Yeah, those ones I haven't seen those type of excitement yet. But the other day I did come across this lady. She was in Jamaica and she was talking about wedding. She was talking about wedding. I think she just comes on and but for her content, from what I see, her live content at least, she's just venting about the people them that hate her, are her haters. So she was coming on, but I think it was so funny because she come on, she was saying like how she was like when me get married, she's like when she get married, she's like she's not gonna wear white. She's like, me not wear no white after me on a virgin. And then she said, and then she was talking about the bridesmaids, right? She's like, my bridesmaid, them dress up in long, so she's like, and then can't have no cleave. She's like, me don't want no chest up in my husband face. She's like, no breast and no tie. Now he don't listen to none of us. We are all a mess. Look how well we're watching. No, but sometimes some of them are funny. Sometimes I do come up against some people that's so funny, and I'm just like, let me catch you, Sophia, look a bit. But that lady, she caught me. Like I honestly, every time I go now, I try to look for her. Cause she just that was her whole that was what she was under talking for hours about just her wedding and how people should dress. Cause she says she don't want no chest up in her husband face and her chest should be the only chest up in her husband face and all these type of things. But in a sense, though, I was just like, honestly, to be real, that's not a little insecure. Like, we want the people them for weird at your wedding. Matter of fact, you just have a wedding with just you and your husband. But her take on it and stuff was just so fun. Cause you know, anytime Jamaican people tell a story, it's worth listening to. What's all this view message first? Show. Oh, I can show it. Okay, let me see if I can. I don't know why it's. Okay. Yeah, sure. I don't know why it's hiding messages. I see a lady dancing in her underwear, lol, and vest. I've never seen that. I've never seen that one special. I've never seen that one. I feel like I don't get because the ones I get here and there, I'll get somebody new that you know what I mean. But I feel like for me, every time I come on here, it's mostly the same people, and these aren't even people I'm subscribed to. Like I get the people that I'm subscribed to and people that subscribe to me. And then I get like some random people, but mine aren't so extreme. But they're on the wrong side of the live. I see an old lady dancing. Oh, I seen that one. Oh, my brother, it's got it from my mom today. This look at girl making sounds with her mouth, chewing stuff and not talking. That's the mukbangs. That's the mukbangs. A lot of people like mukbangs. A lot of people like me. I don't like to hear people chew. Like it bothers me a lot. It bothers me, especially when they're trapping their mouth. Novelty to the front of the class. I'm here. I don't like it. I can't. When I hear people chew, I'm just like, oh my, shallow, leave it. Bogayo. Yeah, I don't like it at all. It always baffles me because I'm just like, ah, do you have to chew so loud? So it's like, oh man. But people love that. You hate them too, right? Me too. Yeah. I miss my own premiere. Oh, how come? Why you manage that, Reds? What were you doing for that reach show? Exactly. I'm the same. Yeah. It's so, it always baffles me. Like, it's so, but it's amazing sometimes to see like the different type of content that people actually like and people are actually into. Like, you know, so it makes you wonder, but it could kill your self-esteem because imagine you're putting out your little things them and you think that you're doing good and you're not getting no views. And here comes somebody doing some random weird stuff and they get thousands of views and thousands of like make a question reality. Like, Really? I can't do the smacking. Yeah, Red, you sent it to you. Red, you sent it to you. That's why I'm calling you to the office. I meant, yeah, I can't. Oh my goodness. I can't. Nadine, when you do the sleeping one, do you get enough people coming in there? 'Cause I see a lot of people doing that too, where they're sleeping and they just lay there sleeping all night. I can't make people watch me sleep. No, it's a crunchy sound though, her mic. Okay. Reds, you was too focused. That eating sound on screen is disgusting. Yeah. I don't know, but people love that. You know, another thing that people like is the pimple popping one. I don't like that. But some people like the pimple popping. I don't like the pimple popping. Novelty, you made me miss my premiere. Jeez, sorry, Osh. Sorry. And hear me try to blame you one day. Now they're coming for me. Osh. Osh, Osh, Osh. Is it done or is it still going on? Osh, Osh, Osh. I know my fault. We never did know. You should have tell me. Should have said something. It done. Osh. Osh. Next time if you talk up, man. If you talk up and talk things, them and make people know. Then that would not reach you. But you never talk up. You never talk up. Special did and so did Diva. Osh. Osh, 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 Osh. Next time. Next time, I come off soon though. 225. I think this is this beat. This is I made a record, guys. Call what is it? The Guinness Book of Records. Call them for me there and tell them so I make a new record. I seen the message pop up but wasn't paying attention. Osh. Osh, 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 Osh. You're not going anywhere. But right, when I get comfortable on the live, I get sub every day. When you're doing the sleeping one, I need to. The other day, I was trying to brainstorm some idea of something I could do to just make it run a bit. I need something like that to make it run. Thank you. I need to find. I was thinking of getting something I could do to think. I can't sleep. You know, my daughter last night she was telling me cause sometimes I come hitch up in her room and I sleep beside her. So last night she's like, Mom, cause she's complaining. This is the first she's complaining. She's like, not those darn crab fingers. You have to bring them out sometimes. She was telling me, she's like, how when I was sleeping beside her last night, she's like, Mom, your foot, she's like, you kept that your foot keeps on coming like this over the bed. And she's like, your foot will come like this, and then when you get close, it goes like this, and then you come back. And she's like, even every time I push your foot over, for some reason it's still end back. And I'm like, me? No way, you're a mom. Yeah, I have 2 kids. But my kids are big. My kids are big. My daughter, she just turned 22 in August. My son, he's 19. He's But wait, you are mom? Yeah. She has big kids. Yeah, my kids are big. They're big and grown. Big picnic them. They're not even kids no more. They're adults. The other day, friend, it was such a shocker. I hear my son. I'm eavesdropping on his conversation, talking to his friend, and he's like, he'll say something about he's like, oh, they want big man for come sit down, and I looked at him like at the corner of my eye, and I was like, weird. Reds, bro, to the front of the class. You look 21. People always get that a lot. When we were on live the other day, when Red was on my live, there was this was he 15? The 15-year-old boy asking my dating status. I was like, trust me, we're not in the same age group. You know, we're not in the same age group. Krila Rabba. Boy, you have number 10? No. Nope. Me a big man, you know. You look in your 20s like everybody say, you know, the other day I went to the store, like I still get ID'd. That takes me out. Like, well, actually nowadays it's not so bad because I kind of take it as a compliment. Oh, God bless you, sis. Yeah, the other day the person's still asking for ID. I went to go buy a lottery ticket. You have to be 18, 18, or did they switch it to 19? Something like that. And I was like, surely I don't look that young to still be getting ID'd for ticket for a scratch ticket. Like the least sub I get is 10. What you going, Nadine? I mean, if you brush off pie a little bit, brush off. Although, like my lives, I feel like because the last live I did when I came off, I got 4 new subs. So my lives, I feel like even if it's 1 sub, every time I do a live, I gain that. So that I feel is a good thing and whatever. I'm trying, but sometimes I get busy, especially when I start crocheting. Cause when I start doing stuff this, I would just sit there crocheting all day. Cause it's kind of like my little comfort, you know. And on top of it too, like I said, I'm trying to do as much before the time runs up and stuff. So sometimes I think, even today I said I was gonna come and while I talk to you guys do my crochet. I'm sitting here, chat up my mouth and not even do one thing. Nadine send me some sleepy trolls, right? Me I ask for ID every time. I'm telling people start asking for ID. People ask me for ID like when they see me and my daughter, because my son he don't par with us too often. He's a boy. Only when it comes to eating and movies, then he'll par. But other from that on a regular day, especially like Red said earlier, when it comes to shopping, I can't take my son shopping. Red's he's your twin on that. Him not like shopping. From he was little. As soon as we stopped getting to the store, literally, as soon as we walked through the store, are you done yet? I'm like, Elijah, I just walk in here. I used to always have to like bring an older relative and then bring them to the game store and make them play till I finish shopping. Can't bring him. He wouldn't come. Novelty to the office. Reds, you have to come for them. So I was like, I'm telling you, that's yeah. He don't like shopping at all. He gets so frustrated as soon as you step in. But my daughter, we have a time. That's why I have so much pictures of my daughter. I don't really have enough with me and my son going out because he never. And when we do take pictures, he's always hiding his face. I'm like, why are you always doing that? He don't like to show his face on thing. My son is the same unless it's for himself. My son doesn't even like shopping for himself. If he does, when he shop for himself, he prefers to order online. He don't go in stores. Are we done yet? Yeah. As soon, I mean, but you've been here so long. I'm like, Elijah, I just walking out the store. Literally been a couple seconds. I used to don't like bringing him places. Then I got him look a PlayStation, look at DS when DS was running, and then that keep him comfort. That's why they make the benches in malls for men. I'm telling you, have to be. And he goes in one shop and is straight to what he wants and out. See, yeah, I find men though, many men are like that. Because men, especially when I go grocery shopping, I used to go like my guy friend when I was younger, like he'll drive me to the grocery store. And when he gets in there, like he's the type, like he's always like, you have to make a list or know what you want. Because he doesn't like walking around. Like men goes to the grocery store, they go in for like probably like 10 minutes and they're out with everything. Females, we go to the grocery store, even with a list, and 2 hours later, or any store, 2 hours later, we're walking out. And still not get what we want. Seriously special. They turn up the AC to keep you awake. It's a science. I'm telling you. But I love shopping. Well, not nowadays because I feel like stores are so boring for me. But I used to love shopping. It's like your comforts, your comforts. He won't even do that. My son would say, "You guys go and I will meet you there and don't come out the car." And then when we reach back to the car, he would say he was just coming out. Don't make me laugh. LOL, Red. Don't make me laugh. Oh my goodness. Don't kill me. Me, I would have to leave him home, you know. I would have to leave him home. That's why, like, my daughter, when we're going somewhere, she always asks, she's like, is your son coming? And I'm like, I have to ask him, but chances are, just plan for two because he'll say no. And then when he comes, they're like, Elijah, we're gonna go do this. You come in? And he'll be like, no, you guys go. I don't like shopping now. I hate people. Girl, me too. Me too. Most of my shopping I do online. I do online. I do online because I can't. The world's getting so strange and people are so odd. When my wife says she's going out, we ring my red money button and go hide. if the if the bounce into me, it's over. Ugly look. She just laugh it off. Don't kill me. Don't kill me. No, sometimes people are rude though. And Red, you're lucky. I feel like the day I decide like I want to get married, my husband have to come with me shopping. What do you mean? We need to be like the people that in the picture. The same. It's online thing for me. Yeah, shopping is boring nowadays, and everything in the store looks the same, in my opinion. I go in the store and it's like there's no creativity. The same as online thing for me. Yeah, online is convenient. Come straight to your door, straight to your door. You don't have the only thing you have to worry about when it comes to online shopping is if the product's gonna look like the product that you ordered, or if they're gonna send the right thing, or yeah, the sizing, the fit in the mall is all overpriced. Yeah, that's so true. It is overpriced. I seen somebody post the other day. They went to, was it? I think it was Zara. They went and they were saying, Zara is going back in time. They're going to back in the days, those people, I don't remember what you call them, where they wear like the outfits and the hats that look like the chicken hen. I don't remember, but they're saying that's where Zara was going with that. That's also very true. But all that can be replaced easily, and that's true. That's true. But for me, my bad habit is like when I order something, if it's not what I ordered, I still keep it because I don't have time to pack up and ship back. Probably even better to return back to the store. My daughter, she's always like, "Mom, you're lucky." My daughter, as soon as she gets something and she opens up her package and it's not what she wants, the next day she messages them right away. She's like, "Look, I'm sending this back." Next day she packed up and she walked to the store and she sent it off. Me, it will still be sitting there. She's like, "Mom, you have money to waste. I didn't know we're rich." That's what she always says to me. Reds, I'm lazy. I don't replace. I find someone overseas so I can see it again to give it to. Once upon a time that would work, but I used to do that too. I used to bring it back home and give it away to people. But people get stush over the years. They'll say, "Where I go with that old brook there?" or whatever. And they want to use it as house clothes or send it back. I'm a quick return prince if I'm not happy with it. See, I wish. Trust me, me too. I'm like that. That's a good one, special. I'm like that. Like me, I can't. And it's just for me, I think it's you know what it is? It's the idea of having to go outside to return it. Like, if you could just, if I feel like if everything came with like a return, like a return, what do you call it, like a return label and shipping package in the stuff when you order it, I probably return more stuff. But nobody's not gonna do that because who wants people to be returning their stuff? But I definitely do that because you just put it in and go outside. Tell me I'm about to put it in, done. But to walk all the way to a post office just to send it off, I don't want that. I don't have time. That's a good one for that. You have to just be consistent with what you're doing and what you want. That's true. They will like it or lump it. Someone will have to like it. True. But me, I don't like. One thing for me is like me giving somebody something and they're looking at it like, especially when I'm style. I can't. My mom used to, when we used to go to Jamaica when we were younger, she used to always she used to always, like, just before we go home, she will go to the store and she will buy like a whole bunch of stuff to give with people. And trust me, when they when they get it, they always have something to say. I used to cuss. I used to get so mad. Me cussing her? I used to cuss. I used to cuss. I used to tell someone ungrateful bad, Lucky says people tell you to spend their money. Ungrateful bad. Like me, you're not getting nothing. You're not getting not a thing. Lucky. Go and go buy it with your own money. Buy what you want at store. Shop always a keep. I can't. Later, guys. Later, Nadine. Thanks for coming. It just hurts when you really love it and it don't come right. I get vexed. That's true. One time I ordered something and it wasn't even what it, the, The thing and the picture wasn't even related. It wasn't related at all. That upset me. That upset me a lot. When you purchase something and you come and it's not even related, and you're like, you're thinking like, did I order this from somewhere else from long time and I forgot about it? Because this could never be the same thing. It can never be from the same place. Never. I used to have a my first vendor when I first opened my business. I used to buy my products from them, and their prices was nice. And when they do send their stuff comes, the material was always A plus. But the thing with this vendor is sometimes they send you what you never asked for, or they'll send you what they feel like they want to send you, and then when you complain about it, they'll be like, "Oh, don't worry. What next time you order again, I'll send you the right. I'll send you that thing, and then you know the things that you ordered." And it's like, what kind of service is this? It used to upset me. Like I remember ordering. There's a black dress. The black dress I posted up on my thing. It's a really nice dress. Don't get me wrong. I think that was the one thing I didn't order that I got that I actually liked, and I wore the heck out of it. Because I had ordered some products. I had ordered some products for my business, and what I ordered, one of the things that I ordered did not come, but that dress came instead. I said, "Wait." Very rude. Very rude. I said, "Wait." But not gonna lie, that was the one thing that they sent me because every other thing was always a hot mess. I had to stop using them, but that one thing though, that one dress, that was a good mistake because it's just nice. Everybody love it, and it's so funny because every time I wore it, people always ask me like, "Do you have that in your shop?" They want to buy it, but it's like, I don't use this vendor no more. They just be sending their own little thing, and I don't have time for that. I don't, I don't have time. Or there's one product I still have in my closet. Um, it was from a wholesale department. Am I being lazy? Yeah, I'm gonna be lazy. I'm gonna be lazy. I'm thinking if I want to be lazy or get it. No, let me go get it. I'll be back because this is worth showing. I'll be back. Hold on. You guys won't get the story. I'm gonna show it or not. Okay, I had to get it because you guys won't get the story if I just tell it to you, you guys won't get it. So anyway, before me showing them, I so this was this was a vendor, right? And I ordered 15 of these, right? It was supposed to be a top and a skirt, a white top and a white skirt. I see a lady buying a rocking chair and end up with a tiny, tiny chair the size of her hand. That happened to me one time. I'll get into that. that, that happened to me one time and it was dear. But anyway, when I purchased this from this vendor, right? Because like I said, when I first started out and stuff like that, I kept looking for wholesale places and I ordered from different places trying to get a feel of, you know what I mean? This wholesale places were selling stuff. It was like a nice little two-piece outfit. It was supposed to be white. It was a top and a bottom. It was really, really nice. I wish I had a picture of what it looked like. But this, first of all, this is the package it's coming on, right? This is very fluffy. Let me take like a step back a little bit and show you guys. I still have them. Because like I was saying, I'm the type of person I don't return stuff. This I should have returned because it was a lot of money. I don't know what this is. With a bed sheet, this didn't send come. But these are what they sent. This is what it looks like. This is the skirt. And I don't know what kind of material this is. And this is the top. This is what the top looks like. I don't know. The material is, I don't know what kind of material this is, right? But this is not nowhere close to what I had ordered when I ordered it. And I ordered 10 of them. And back then when I first started, I didn't really know too much. Nah, they would have got that by. See, it's this. I don't know. Let me see. Do they? I don't even think it has a thing. I don't know. It's not polyester. It's not polyester. I don't know what this is. It's not polyester. I don't know what this is. It feels like, you know okay, you know the pillows, the I think it's the pillows, they have the pillows, the foam pillows, it kind of have a feel of that. The ones that when you lay on it, it kind of adjusts to like your body form or whatever. That's what it kind of feel like. Like I don't know, that's the best way that I could explain. Yeah, and I bought 10. There's 10 of them sitting in my closet still. I said no, they did not. Like you back then, if I was recording stuff, if you guys, I feel like that would have went viral because when you should saw the look on my face when I opened up the package and looked at this, I almost fell over. I almost fell over. Special said, "What the hell? They are a hit and miss." I'm saying, I bought a storage case last month. When it arrived, I could only hold earrings. Really, bro? What the? Don't kill me now. They would have to get that back. What the hell? No. Oh my goodness. LOL. Foam. Yes, this is what it feels like. Foam. Exactly. I would have to find one of them. I'm saying those are hazmat suits. I don't know what it has to be. Shape my head, little teeth, big teeth, memory foam. Yes, that's what it's given. Yes, form. I said that. That's what it's given. I couldn't believe from the look of it. No, 10. Oh my goodness. I'm saying. You see, you guys see it. You see my dilemma. I was like, what the heck? But again, like these are, trust me, when you're starting out and you don't know better, these are some of the things you're gonna have to face, because what the heck? And on top of it, I think this one was supposed to be a size small. This was like small toner. Which small this? which, which dimension of small that? I'm vexed for. I'm saying, and it looks nothing like the picture. Nothing like the picture. And the worst part about it was, let me tell you, like I already done post up picture upon sites and all over it. They're promoting on Instagram and all these things, and people were interested in it. As soon as these came, I had to go take them all down and tell people, say no, I'm no longer these are no longer available. My wife could not stop laughing about my storage unit I bought. Reds, I would laugh too from you telling me they played themselves big time. Have they played me too? But that storage, I bought, what was it? I bought something a long time ago. I don't remember what it was. I don't remember what it was. It was supposed to be for my business. And when it came, I was like, a Fidelity owes this? I'm like, is this a Dolly owes? That's one thing. That's the only thing when it comes to ordering online. When it comes to ordering online, that is one thing that always like make me nervous. Cause it's like, what am I gonna get when I open this package? One, is it gonna be the same product? Two, is it gonna be identical to what I see on the picture? Three, is it gonna be the right size? Or is it gonna be like a miniature version, a Dali O's version? I will post a picture of it, especially. Yes, post it. Post it. I want to see too. We all want to see. We the people want to see the Queen's Court and the King's Court. Wants to see. We want to see, because I'm telling you, like, and I feel like for places, like especially when it comes to this, because this was supposed to be like, this was one of those places, the people that sell me this was one of those places that you actually have to have an actual legit business and license and all that stuff in order to order from. Ma'am, AliExpress I do better than that. I swear. I can't. My fault. It was a measurement, but man, oh man. Yes, please do, bro. But we need to post up when ordering online goes wrong. This will start a trend. Yes. 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 Reds. No, we really need to start that. Reds. I feel like when you post it, you could, just like Special Case said, you have to post like when online goes wrong, and then at somebody, and then they post up on their thing. what they ordered that went lying wrong, and then they add somebody else and make it like a chain reaction. I brought Brooklyn t-shirts to take to Africa. The bee was missing. Oh my goodness. Don't kill me. Great topic. I'm teething that special. See, yes. Always read reviews, and sometimes you can't even trust that. That's true. Wow, really, Gina? So sorry. Yes, we need to start a trend. I'm telling you, that's one thing now. I'm such a big review reader. I always look, and I look for the ratings. I don't mind not so much the reviews, but I look for the ratings. I look for the ratings. And if it's like under a certain amount, about anything under 9, I'm not dealing with that. I'm not taking no type of chances. It has to be 9 plus. It has to be 9 and over, because I find those ones is when you order, you actually get your products. Anything underneath that, it's a hit and miss. It, no, sir. I don't want nobody else to be meeting me outside. I can't cope. I can't cope with these mishaps. That's why for me, I always try my best. Like, and I get nervous because I always try my best to make sure, like, what people see is what they're getting. What they see is what they're getting. Because no, sir. Brooklyn in the house. Oh my gosh, that's such a mess. What the heck? The bee gone on vacation? I know what it is. I know what happened. The bee said it will meet you in Africa. No, oh my gosh. She was so, I would be excited too. Oh my gosh. Let me give you some jokes. My cousin brought an iPhone from Facebook Marketplace, oh my gosh, and asked me to take her to the person to get it. Where's the rest of the story? We need the rest of the story. What happened when them reach? I need to know what happened when they reached. And when we picked it up, I felt the way it was all wrapped up properly. Okay, and then oh, it was all sealed. Sorry, it was sealed. It was sealed improper. Okay, and that's a good thing too if you had some knowledge of iPhones. Because if you didn't know that, me, I would have got caught. I would have reached home and, but I could kind of tell where the story is going. I could tell where it's going. I could tell where it's going. What was in it? What was in it special? What was in it? What was in the box? We need to know. We need to know. I need to know what was in that box. I once bought when my son was younger, because he don't take care. A brick was in it, and the lady came out of the house like it was her house. Did you return to sender? When we knocked on the door, the lady don't even live there at all. Wow. But if she came out the house, she must have known. So somebody in the house would have had to pay for that. Because how did you, if somebody was there to open the door, right? That means y'all know the person that came out. Somebody have to pay for that. One on one is either you guys find the person and bring them back, or one on have to pay for that. I'm trying. One of them will have to pay for that. She came out the garden like it was her house. Or the garden. That's what she missed. Wow. 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 I guess from now on, open it right in front of the people. That's if you're going to be brave enough to be buying back from Facebook Marketplace. Never open the door. See? But then, like, that I could, that's a mistake I could see why would be, like, you overlook, because you wouldn't be assuming that somebody is going to be coming, you know what I mean? Like, you wouldn't be assuming that they're going to be in somebody else's backyard, living La Vita Loca, like, so you would think, like, oh yeah, they live here, they're coming out the backyard. We couldn't move for an hour. I feel your pain. I would have been so upset. I would have been, no, I would, Me, I would have been scouring the block, knocking on every single door. Catch up round a back end. I'm saying, I know. I'll come approach her and say, I know where the lady lives. Did you? So you went to her house? Because I would be camping out in her house, well, outside her house. We find the door. Okay, this is better than my story time. Novelty. Hey, Fluffy. I knocked. The lady thought she was. Uh, she saw a fully, and lady thought she saw a fully. Hello, chat. Fluffy Diva said hello. Let me view the message. Blown dopey. Don't make me laugh. Scammerologist Reds. AI special. Hi, Mama Diva. Here we go now. I'm telling you, I would. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Did you guys get back your money? She hand over the money real quick. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. The way me so ignorant. After I got back my money, she would have to take something else with that too, because ain't no way. Nothing Fluffy. We're here vibing and chatting. Please don't report to police. My cousin never left it there. Report, never mind police. By the time I give you something in return for that exchange, you would even worry about no police. We would both be begging not to call the police, because ain't no way. She took other things too. As she should. Yes, cousin. I'm in trouble now. Yes, cousin. As she should. As she should. The same thing as sis. As she should. All right. No, cousin. No. We gonna have words. I'm saying, cause that's Otaara, well bright, feisty. No manners. I'm a diva red drag me here. No, I couldn't. Oh my goodness. I get upset when I used to order Uber Eats and they'll just leave it at anybody's house. And I remember one time they left it at the they left my Uber Eats 2 doors down, and I went and I knocked on the door, Nobody answered. This was like 2 minutes after, because I did well need the groceries. Like I'll get back my money back, but these are stuff I ordered. I was waiting for a long time. I knock on the people them door and nobody answer. And the next day I went back to knock again. I see my eggs and some of the empty wrapper for the flyers, the things I order in the garbage bin. I'll know nobody answer. Let's not talk about Uber Eats. Stuff like that. So imagine, trust and believe. Every time she wants to go back there, I'll know I don't wrong her. Is she born in November? She sounds like a Scorpio. Because that's something I would do. I'll have to be personal out every minute, even though you could have lived in Montreal. I will be taking a trip to Montreal just to walk past your house to feel like, some see you, I'm still there. Let's talk about Uber Eats. Okay. November the 8th. I knew it. She's born one day after me. I knew it. You drug me special. I just saw your message. She's born one day after me. Because I'm like, she sounds exactly like me. That sounds like something I would do. No, but because I'm telling you, like, I could be ignorant on a different level, Because I'm guessing if she's anything like me, she don't do people nothing wrong. She's probably very kind and she don't do people wrong. But when you mess with her, it's a whole different level. Diva, give me. Me a fall until morning. I'm telling you. I I can always, you see it? I can, when people tell me certain stories, I can always tell. Trust me, you can't come for me tomorrow. I'm, I'm telling you. I'm telling you. Like, different level, different level. Scorpios are different. If you had said that in the first place, I would have known exactly how that story went. When I saw I had to beg her to leave because my car is being marked, that's what helped me leave. And trust me, I'm telling you, if it was me and her, we would all till today would have still been there. That lady should have regret it. She would regret it. Cause don't play with me. Don't play with my money and don't play with my children. Don't play. I don't play about them two things then. Me, sometimes when it comes to me, people doing stuff directly to me, I'll to an extent I'll let that slide. Let it slide, let it slide to an extent. But certain things, no run certain joke. She lucky. She lucky. I always tell people, I'm like, you guys are so lucky. I mature, you know, because that younger version of me, ignorant bad. Cause wrong people. That's what I always say. People need to stop messing with people and understand who you're messing with. Cause don't play Russian roulette with your life like that. Don't do it. Cause trust me. Mm. Mama Diva, you ever have an embarrassing order or wrong order? I'm saying. She said murder. Special why you rub off novelty. I'm saying. I'm telling you, people born on my day or the day after, they're different breeds. We're a different breed. We're different. I always felt like me as a Scorpio, like the only people I feel like match my energy is like Cancer, the males, the Cancer males. And when I say that, I mean like in the terms of like my ignorance, like they match me well. We're both so stubborn. She's probably a drug me ear. So she's probably struggling fluffy. You can't see them things there. See them rings there. I'm telling you. No. Mm-mm. Which is I give up, but no, don't give up. Don't do it. No. I feel like you know what? Speaking of that, you know, and Uber Eats, you know, one thing I don't like though when it comes to Uber Eats and something like, you know, something like that. He's a Cancer, July 21st. Who reds? Kaya so nice. I'm a Leo. Wait, who she said was a Cancer? Wait, did I miss something? Hold on. Who's a Cancer? Oh, your son. Yeah. Trust me, Cancers and me go head to toe, back to back. But we vibe, but I feel like when we like clash, it's like a never level, a different level. And Scorpios, me and other Scorpios, like I had, you know, like I dated a Scorpio before, and we were at first it was like ooh and ah, like oh my gosh, yay, Scorpio, like you know, but mm-mm, we're too much alike. And it's funny because I used to see other Scorpion people that said that these Scorpions say the same thing, that they're too much alike. We were too much alike. Red Fem man a king. Yeah man, tell them that. Man a such his boss, and I'm dying. Gina says she's still there here, showing up her parts. Man a such his boss. Puffy says, hey, J&G. It's Gina. Come over here, Miss Trini Premier. Miss my own Premier. About to get in a pure mix-up over here, so. I wonder what my dog's doing. It sounds kind of hectic. No such is boss. Working late tonight. Oh, I miss those. I used what? I can't actually no. I can't. I can't do late shifts. Mana pineapple boss, pineapple boss. Then you hear that, Reds? Work for us. Work for all of us, Gina. Take one for the team. I can't do it. You know, I one time I did a night shift, and that's how I learned like I was definitely not a night person because every time I went to work, you know, like as soon as I reached work, I fall asleep. I remember I used to do like a long time ago, my younger days. I did a factory job where I was working for like the they did Honda parts and stuff, right? And one day I was working and it was night shift, right? And I was working, and as soon as I got there, I don't believe I've been there for too long. And I was there, and I don't know when or how me drop asleep, but my member said the people them car part drop on the floor, and that's how I knew I fell asleep. Cause I just remember picking it up, and then I heard a big bang frighten me. You see? I said, "Oh my goodness, I don't know how people do night shifts." Hold on, I'm missing some stuff. Gina says Fluffy. Fluffy said, okay, I read that already. Red says work for, oh, I read that. Or a pineapple boss. I want another dog. We lost ours after 17 years. Oh, I'm sorry. Fluffy to the front of the class. Red says. Gina says LOL. Red. Special K says bless you sis at Gina. Fluffy says mana pineapple. Mana apple smeller. Red says 17 years. Wow, that must have hurt Gina. Yes. Because they grow on you. I'm not gonna lie. Like before, I used to be like, I'll never get a pet. I'll never get a dog. And then I have my little friend here. He's like my shadow. He makes me laugh. He's so funny. I work 9 to 5. I have a new position. I supervise until 6, no later than that. Love that for you. My deepest condolence, Gina. I know that must be real hard. Fluffy said, sorry, Gina says, Fluffy, she was my dog daughter. Yes. Yes, that's tough, Gina. That's what Red says. Special says, wow, superwoman, and congratulations, Gina. Gina says, Special K, heartbroken. And thanks, Special K. Gina says, thanks, Special K. Don't ask Novelty. I know, trust me, best friend right there. Then Red's there taking notes, and Gina says, Red, I love that dog more than some humans. I'm saying, I'm saying, they become like your best friend. Because I found like with my local friend here, like, he's like my shadow. I feel like nobody checks on me more than him. Because every so often he goes about his day, but he always have to come and check and see what I'm doing. Sorry to hear that, Gina. Red, love my dog. Oh yeah, yeah. And I can't be around. I can't be around a lot of humans like how I could be around my dog. If it's just me and him cruising, we're good. Dogs don't like me. They sense evil in me. Don't make me laugh. Red, what you have to tell the dog then? What are you doing to the dogs? I want to know. It's true. Really? I find like babies and animals always gather around me. I don't know why. You evil. That's why. Fluffy says she's confirming Red. She said you're evil. That's why. Evil ninja. Don't make me laugh. Don't make me laugh. Red is cause he will kick them under the table. Every time I'm around a dog, they start growling. Dogs recognize good people. Reds, is there something that you're not telling us, Reds? Reds, your turn for come to the front of the class. We have questions. We need answers. That is it. Fluffy says, Gina, that is it. Reds, come talk to me, man. Come and speak with us. I'm just saying, I'm not here. Babes love me also. Babies love me also. Yeah, babies always take to me. My niece is always like, they're like, we've never met a child that don't like auntie losing signal. You know, Red. You know this one day when my when I was younger, right? I came home and I came from school, and well, not that young, cause my dad he came to Canada when I was like 18, right? And I came home, I was doing college. I came home and I said, Dad, are you here? And he says, No, I'm out on road. I can't stand Jamaican people sometimes, you know. Your teeth, my dad. Obviously your teeth are that you're chipping out. Oh, I guess YouTube is telling me I'm here too long. Grab him before he run. Obviously special, yeah. Pick the teeth. Not reds with the buffing sign. The buffing symbols. Mama Diva LOL. So I go. Restart the live. Okay, let me see. Hold on. Is it better? Okay, special. Thank you. It's not for me. I missed something. What's not for you? It's not chipping out. Mama Diva. Don't listen, Rids. I was just joking. Sure. And I done came out and come back, you know. You see you? You know, say I'm very gullible. Because I'm so used to it's okay, he's lying. After me don't come out and come back. I'm so used to YouTube doing this stuff to me. You see, it's alright. I'll get you back. Don't worry about it. I'll get you back. And it won't be when you remember. You know how us scorpions do. We'll wait patiently. It's a boy. You never know. Don't listen to Red Sis. I don't know. Next time I'm gonna ask everybody else. I'm gonna ask everybody else. I'm gonna say everybody but Red. Is that true? Liabilities Red. For real. You see you? It's alright, man. I know better for next time. You catch me one time, you know, catch me again. That's because of the dog comment. So what are you trying to say? We even. You made his day now. He's coming for you tomorrow, lot, sis. I'm saying, oh my goodness. All of that extra work for no reason. Him lie bad. Flop say him lie bad. We have story to tell you about Reds. Come call, listen. Now listen. May I listen? Reds say my take notes. May I listen? One more. We hear say Reds eat pork. Reds. All them there. With them they did there. We Papa said listen. You did really good to the novelty. Thank you. And I beat my record that I spoke of earlier. Is it? I don't know. How long has it been? Because it restarted and it's saying, oh, I'm 15 minutes now. Wait, pushing in chat. Wait, I'm trying to see. Show. Oh, okay. Every time I push show, it says him nyam pork. Obviously, him nyam pork. Don't believe these infidels. You see the thank you guys. Thank you, Gina. Thank you. Sis have to believe us now after what you did. I'm saying. Where's your lost out? Your lost out. I would never, ever, ever listen to another word that come out of your mouth. You see that? All them there. She fell victim. I'm saying, jeez, I have to go get me a little tissue when I come off, cause I have some tears for run off, thanks to you. And ask him what else him eat today, Pink. And I for me fault. Oofa. Oofa. That me want to know. Don't everybody? We need to know. Him eat and smell apples too. Reds, all them something there. Gulliver. I trust me, for real. Them I got tired for seeing face singing. I'm saying, oh my gosh, it's alright. So, I go remember that one there. Trust and believe. If I don't remember anything else, I remember that. Alright, so I make my mark to them. I think I hear something. I have to clean up my daughter's room before she come home now because I came and doing this live. And I done put all kind of stuff all over her bed. All the something there. Whoop whoop. The look on your face was priceless. I better not get the screenshot in my inbox. I don't want to see it. I don't want to see it. Really did things I do something that buffy through, you know. I was like, come out and try again. Look, me never end the live. Nice hanging out with you. Made my day. Go by faster. Thank you. I'm glad. And thank you guys all for coming in and vibing with me. It was very, very, very entertaining, very fun, very lively, very motivating. So I love it. I love that for us. Thank you so much. Thank you for the compliment. I'm gonna go take your advice and I'm gonna go charge up my this, and I'm gonna go look at my stuff them and do what needs to get done. And I will see you guys another time. And Fluffy say, Red, the satch is done. Fluffy say, Red, the satch is done. Red, don't need to drag me next time. I will come myself. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. Later, guys. Oh, and thanks again for all the feedback on all these stuff and whatever. Later.